All right. And before we even start, let's put it out there. I know everybody hear that fucking sound because they be asking me and shit. Woo. That's because we right under the air, man, and we be trying to turn it off, but it get real stuffy in here, man. It smells like a daycare, this bitch, man.
It's hot.
Yeah.
This is like what the Temptations recorded their first single with.
Bang, bang. Pecos Kid. Bang, bang. Hey, shout out, man. That's my shit right there, man.
You just gonna find me 50 Cent?
Hey, peace, y'all. This is the Views for the 7 podcast. Oh, yeah, man. Then it was weird as fuck. All these niggas in this movie, and then this nigga sounded like he from the UK and shit. Oh, he's on the road. Why he was on the road?
He one of them?
I don't know. Just like, where the fuck this nigga get his accent from? I know that ain't no
I
Southern
thought
accent.
it was like Maryland, like DMV.
Oh,
You know when they say
maybe.
dude.
Maybe.
Dude.
They do, yeah.
They ain't from there, though.
No, I'm saying the actor, the little boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
damn.
might have
Y'all
been
could have
from
found somebody else. They only had like 2 lines in the motherfucker.
Yeah, because they was like weren't they supposed to be in Detroit?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
was they from
Yeah.
Detroit? I don't think they was from Detroit. Was they from Detroit?
Mm-hmm.
Paul and
Paul and I think Eddie were from like the South. But
yeah, they were like from Alabama or Mississippi, somewhere like that.
And they did my
But they
man
was
so
in-
bad, man. Had everybody feeling like he was just a drunk.
Who, Paul?
Yeah. When he had the sickle cell and shit, man. Yeah, he's trying to offset it.
It was a good movie though. That was a classic
Best.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you said the best?
One of, I would
One of,
think.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh, well.
One
What's
of
love got to do with it?
Ray.
Oh, see, I really.
Yeah, I'm probably
like,
watching
Now
the-
y'all going for like,
I'm probably
I'm
watching
still
the
on
Temptations over both
Jackson
of those
5.
though.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
you know what? I don't hold the Jackson 5 in high regard like that. That movie, The American Dream. I don't know why.
That's crazy.
Probably because it's too long.
That's what it is.
I still feel like
Temptations was just as long though.
It wasn't like
wasn't like that.
I feel like with the Jacksons, you know, they were able to split it up over days. Remember
the
how
Temptations like
Texas
that.
too.
Really?
originally it was
It's
three.
like
It was
two- like
2
2
days.
It was 2 or 3 days.
I don't feel like maybe because it like captures you, it doesn't feel as long. But Jackson 5 actually feels very long. It's a good movie,
I agree with that.
but it feels like damn, when is it
Because
gonna
they know
be?
it wasn't no. There's no David Ruffin in
Exactly.
the Jackson movie.
No.
Like,
Yeah, there's no real peak
yeah.
point.
It's
Joe,
real,
Joe Jackson was a bad guy, quote unquote, but he
But the
wasn't-
whole time,
Yeah, but he wasn't David Ruffin bad though.
no.
So
Yeah, I got it up there though. But as far as like TVs and shit, I think it's I have it in higher regard than the Jackson 5 though, for sure.
I'm not mad at that.
I feel like I know the movie coming out soon, but I feel like they got Mike in like the same. I feel like Mike and Pac are in the same. Like they ain't did Mike right yet. Like right.
No. They haven't.
Could they? Do you think it could be done?
That's tough.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
He was like such a mega star. Like it's kind of like it's really hard to embody everything when it comes to Michael Jackson.
Yeah, even this new
You know?
movie, you see the family starting to fight now and shit, or the family's fighting the production and the actors and shit. So, I don't know. That one's it's tricky. I don't think they'll ever be able to get.
You don't think they got Pac
either.
right?
Hell,
You ain't seen the Feeny.
I haven't, but it's hard for me to watch something your ops made.
I promise you, bro. Put it aside. I know what you said it before on the pod. Put it aside. I promise you.
It's hard, man.
It's a really good movie. I had low expectations for it, but like it really like made me like, hey, this is pretty good.
What made you turn it on? You just
I was bored, and I was
Oh,
like, let me give this a shot. And then like the first 15, 20 minutes, I'm like, all right. And then the way they broke it down in the production, like how the sound come and everything, like it really sold me.
I mean, I still like Resurrection is top tier. That's a top tier documentary.
it's right on the lines of Resurrection. I forgot about Resurrection.
But as far as a movie goes, see, and that's the thing though. Like we say that, right? But they do it so well for the white folks.
Like who?
Freddie Mercury. A1.
Elvis.
Elvis, A1.
I don't watch it.
I don't care for I didn't care for what's called it, but I heard great things about it because it's a musical. The one with Elton John, the one for Elton John.
Really? I didn't know you had one.
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man is not about Elton John.
Ain't that Elton John?
No, that's about the other guy. Ain't
That's
that about,
Elton John.
Oh, I think about the Monkey Man.
Monkey Man.
Monkey Man.
Robbie Williams.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Yeah, so
But I wonder if their core audience would have the same opinion as you, because like we're more emotionally tied to our stars, our mega stars.
That's a
So
great point.
you know, when we see it, we're like, no, that's nothing close to what I imagine when it comes to this person that I've connected with, you know, musically.
Yeah.
So for someone that's actually, you know, a part of their fan base, I wonder if they would hold it in such high regard.
Did anybody watch the Wu-Tang documentary? Like the little
No.
series?
No,
For
but
what?
Series?
No,
The series is really good.
Al hit me up
Okay.
and told me I need to check it out. So that's
series
on my
is really
that's on my list, man.
do y'all like Wu-Tang?
Not at all. Not at fucking all. Turn
So
that
what
shit
made? That's
off.
why I'm like, no. For
Well,
what?
like,
the
what
story
made y'all
though.
watch it?
I mean, their story is,
And it's like they had Shamik Moore and Ashton Sanders are both in the series, so it's like, okay, some young
Yeah.
black actors that I enjoy.
Okay.
Just turn it on.
and he was one I held in a very high regard, man. He kind of like went
Who
Ashton Sanders.
disappeared kind of.
Yeah, no kinda. Shit, he went from Equalizer 2 to Wu-Tang and then
Tubi.
No, he like disappeared. Like you ever seen Ashton Sanders? I don't think since the Wu-Tang series.
he's supposed to be one of them. He was supposed to be like one of them ones, like up
supposed
and
to be
coming.
high.
But peace, y'all. This is Views from the 7 podcast. This shit got Spence. I'm joining my homeboys, Ivan.
What's good?
That's so.
Yes, sir.
Wifey in the building.
Ow.
Shout out to Skinny. First and foremost, man, because people keep telling me, man, I know we ain't on our business and shit. Please like and subscribe and go to the YouTube channel and subscribe.
Yes.
If you haven't, man, all our listeners out there, man, go to our go to the Apple Podcast, man. Hit us with a review or stars and shit like that.
Come
You know,
interact.
We gotta take more.
Interact with us.
It's been a long. I feel like it's been a long 2 weeks, man. Like
Yeah, a
the
lot of
world has
shit.
been fucking spinning.
Yes, it has been.
Yeah.
So I don't know where this one go. We might have a long one this today. But I like your shirt, Ivan.
Appreciate it.
What's been going on, man?
Not too much, man. Same old shit. Just working. I kind of fell off the wagon with the walking challenge again.
It's a journey,
Got kicked
man.
off
Sorry.
already?
Kicked off, but I did. I ordered me a walking pad. It's supposed to come today.
Hey.
My walking pad. is
Okay.
coming in. So that my phone's going off. It might be them.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That shit weird, man. I'm too
walking
like,
pad.
it's too skinny.
Okay.
So I be like, nigga, I'm about to fall off that motherfucker. I be
Yeah.
hitting my feet and shit. I had to probably invest in like putting some rails on it. Cause a lot of people they like put rails on it or put something up there because they be reading.
Yeah.
They be
Yeah.
reading or doing
I saw.
homework
Yeah,
or
they have
something
a
on
desk.
there.
Yeah.
Without all that
depends.
shit, you just that shit's weird. It's very
If
weird.
you start out slow and then increase your speed, you can catch a balance. But if you try to just go on it guns blazing, yeah, you probably gonna fall off.
I'm gonna bust my shit.
Yeah, you just kind of ease into that.
But that's cool though, cause nigga, I can. It's when like late at night or I'm home alone and I really got to get my steps in.
Yeah.
You can go in there, you know, cause ours in the living room.
Yeah.
Go in there, dick slanging, barefooted, just walk on that motherfucker. Just you know, it's cool. You ain't gotta like get super. You ain't gotta get super dressed. You know what I'm saying? Just
Walking and free balling, huh?
walking in free ball.
That's hilarious. Yeah. So hopefully that'll give me. So next month.
Yeah.
You
I
gonna be
suppose.
ready.
Yeah, because it's just certain days where it's just like I don't have no motivation to get, not necessarily walk, but I don't have no motivation to get dressed and go to the fucking gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't have it. Like it's easier for me during the week because I usually do it on my lunch break, so I'm already moving. You know what I'm saying? So I go do that on my lunch break. So by the time I'm done my lunch break, I'm probably at 9,000. So that last 1,000 for the day is a breeze. I do that anyway. It's the days where I don't have shit to do. I can sit here in bed all day and my breath can stink and nobody would care.
Yeah.
Now you gotta get up and motivate yourself to go to the gym. And some days, those days are just
as a suggestion, you might want to try, because I know that you walk the track also.
Yes.
But you may want to like go and explore like some parks or something, like just to, or even like an actual trail, because when you're outside walking, it doesn't feel as long as stationary walking at the gym.
Okay.
So like try that. Like try to put like a new, like a little nice little park, or even, like Craig, that one is actually a really nice one to
Craig
get.
Ranch?
Yeah, Craig Ranch is a nice one to get some
might have to
some
run
steps in.
with it.
No, you don't. I've walked it early in the morning, middle of the day, nighttime, and it don't be nothing going on up there.
NBA Young Ranch. Man. This motherfucker, boy.
Nah, they don't. Be
Is it ever gonna live that down though? Because that was
No.
out the gate. It was
Exactly.
shootings and shit.
That's why I had never been over there before until I started doing all the walking challenges and stuff.
You see they building apartments. They building apartments where the old carry arms used to be.
Yes,
Y'all don't give a fuck how many times you try to name that.
It's still
that
carry
is
arms.
carry arms, and what came with it is going to remain, nigga.
So
Some shit you can't change.
so Candyman he's still living in the building.
Still
though.
living there.
Uncle Charles in there roaming rampant free.
Might as
man.
well.
Touching everybody, nigga.
Uncle Charles going to door to door like the Mormons around this motherfucker. Door to door with the pamphlet, nigga.
Rest in peace, all the homies.
Do you know how fucking bad it got? Do you know how bad it is? Nigga, the fucking police department got to put a whole substation in the middle of fucking apartments.
Them and the Gerson.
Shit, nigga, boy. Hell nah, man. Hell nah. You ain't gonna be able to let me.
I'm gonna send you some parks though. Back to what we was talking about. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm gonna send you some that might be nice. And it's also good too, like on those days when you don't have nothing to do, like get up early and then go and knock it out early in the morning. That way, for the rest of the day, you can just lay down and lounge.
I try to split it up. That's all I try to do. It's gonna be boring regardless, man. Like
Sometimes I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, if I'm doing it during like my work break, I don't have a problem with it because it's like I'm at the gym, the TV's on,
moving. I'm off days.
Yeah. So like hopefully now that'll kind of mitigate that. Like okay, I don't have to leave, but I still have a vehicle to get it done. I can turn on the TV, play PlayStation, or whatever. However long it takes me to get it done. So that'll be here today.
Okay.
Other than that, not too much, man. Just Breezy Bowl, which I know we'll get into later.
Yeah.
I went and fed the homeless yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I got
They bombard you?
No, it was I went with New Era Las Vegas. I'm not a member of New Era.
Oh,
Las
shout
Vegas.
out.
I went with them to go feed the homeless and pass
People
out
without
some-
homes.
People without homes.
They
yeah.
changing the words for that?
I mean,
Yeah, to be politically.
Nigga, you poor. Like, what you got politically correct, cachet?
they, them.
The fuck? You worried about
It's
grammar, nigga? You need a
offensive.
house, my nigga.
So
Every-
the
everything
pronouns
is
for a homeless be with or without?
What the fuck, man? This shit is stupid, man.
That's kind of like unalived. Like I hate when they say
They got to
unalived.
put with or without on his profile.
Nigga ain't got no house to worry about grammar, what you being called. Man, get your at home having ass on, nigga. Shit.
You get on the homeless nigga Facebook and this shit say with/without. That's crazy.
Identify as without.
Niggas bums talking about they don't call me that. Nigga, what? Bum ass for me, man. I'm mad about that.
He got an attitude.
Oh my God. Y'all niggas is stupid.
Identify as without, boy. That is crazy.
Niggas ain't got no roof over their head. They worried about what the fuck we call you. What are you doing?
That's funny.
Oh my God, dude, I'm so fucking ignorant.
Hey, y'all. No, it went into.
I'm sorry.
See, I be falling into these. I be falling for it too and shit though. It
I'm
be
sorry,
SOC.
man.
SOC be like the little demon on your arm and shit. He be throwing little shit out there.
I might be. But that's fine.
Oh,
Man, I'm
my
just
God.
thinking, like, nigga, you got more bigger priorities to worry about than what the fuck we call you, my nigga.
And it don't even be them though. Like that's
I don't
making
even
this
think it's
thing.
them.
It's like social
That's
media.
the part.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody homeless ever told
See.
well, a person without a home has never told us
As
that.
much as a rebel, it ain't never no poor person that tell you they poor. It be the rich niggas be all on TV talking about how poor and disenfranchised niggas is. Like, you are a millionaire.
Niggas don't even know they disenfranchised till somebody else with more money tell them that.
Low key, that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Like if you think about how we grew up, like niggas didn't know they was
We
poor.
ain't know we was broke.
What?
Poor,
Nigga, you can tell me nothing.
I thought we had it made. Nigga, I look back like, oh, nigga, we was struggling. How the fuck we
Yeah.
function?
Cause you had enough.
And
You
then
had
when
what
you
you
know,
needed.
We had
You
enough.
had what you
Yeah.
needed.
Then when somebody in the projects got something new, nigga, you feel like they won the lottery.
Yeah.
You know, the appreciation came with that.
That's what
Nowadays, nigga, for y'all know we poor, nigga, we're good.
Until you get around people who have like where like being poor isn't the norm. Like, you know, you get into an environment where like, oh, all y'all have. I'm
the one that ain't got it. Yeah,
That
these
don't have it.
That's
Yeah.
where it's like, oh shit, we broke around this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I went and fed the homeless yesterday with the new era. It was kind of sad to see it, but
Y'all want his own Owens?
yes.
Okay.
We went on Owens. There wasn't like any super young people, but a few. It was a few like you could tell they're in their early 20s. So it's
Yeah.
like you already at this position in life. Like, how do you climb out of that?
A lot of the times though, they have like mental health issues too, you know,
Yes.
and they have like deserted their family or left,
Yeah.
and then they get lost because they don't have like cell phones and things like
Yeah.
that. So it's not, you know, the process that we think like, okay, well, you just don't have anything, so now you decide to go out and live on the streets. A lot of that is like they're not there mentally to,
Yeah.
they're just out there.
It's just like any other thing, you know what I'm saying? And homeless people are not a monolith, you know?
No,
No.
they're not.
And there are some people, like I grew up in Rose Garden. Rose Garden is like across the street from Salvation Army. Nigga, I could walk out. I could go outside my apartment when I was a kid. Nigga, it might be a nigga sleeping in the bush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so my relationship with them is a little different. But when you talk to them, you got some that was hella cool. You got some that'll come hoop. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we used to, you know, back in the day when I was in school and I used to hoop at Doolittle, it might be a homeless person in there hooping with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And but a lot of them choose to be out there. That is a choice. I mean, it's still a community. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell. How can you tell someone how they feel or how they should be living outside of their own reality? You either gonna do or you don't. But some of them enjoy being out there. That's their thing. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, a lot of them more cleaner than we are. Nigga, you see, I'm sweeping outside they tent and yeah, like, but it's the truth though. Nigga be like sweeping concrete, mopping concrete shit. They are, you know what I mean? A lot of them choose to be out there.
Yeah.
Because they want to be, and if they get too hungry, they go to jail. Get you 3 hots in the car, come back out,
Or the
shower,
hospital.
come back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the shelters be too full. So, nigga, if I need to eat and I need to shower, nigga, I'm finna do something, get myself arrested.
Or they go to the hospital with like, yeah, like if they're, you know, say that they were suicidal or something or attempted to kill themselves, that'll give you
That's 3 days.
That's gonna give you a 3-day hold out the
That's a
heat.
72-hour
With-
hold.
yeah,
Stay
yeah.
hold.
Where your tent
Absolutely.
gonna be when you get out?
Hopefully there. I mean, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
They just let you go too.
But yeah, so
He said that's a
Shout
3-day
out,
hold.
actually my son hit me up like 2-3 days ago and said he was going to go do that. And I was
Okay.
like, son, that's solid, man, but be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, man, you can run into a lot of problems if you go out there and you ain't got enough food.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit get ugly. It
Shit
gets
can get
spooky
ugly,
real
yeah.
fast if
It
you ain't got
can.
enough food out.
Yeah.
They can.
So,
So, like, what did you guys have? Because I know now they have, like, a lot of restrictions. They don't even really want you out there feeding.
No, it's against the law.
You get sued.
Yeah. So,
I think it was just like somebody went and got like Del Taco, so it was like tacos and water,
okay.
and some cupcakes, and then they
Oh,
had
okay.
like clothing donation, which so they kind of just like set the clothes out there, and they have their own system of how they delegate the clothing thing. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So it was just kind of wild to
Yeah.
see. Because usually if you feed the homeless, it's a little more. It's been a little more organized in the ways I've done it in the past. This one it was a little more roughshod, and that's no shade on them. It just was.
Yeah.
Socks is a big thing too.
You might want to get with if that's something you choose to do. Get with Anisha. I know Anisha she volunteered. She volunteers
at the
like
shelters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if she still.
Our
does
daughter
it, but-
actually did it not too long ago as
Okay.
well. Yeah, and you can actually go into the shelters and serve the people without homes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Anisha. She was doing it often.
Yeah.
She was doing it like once or twice a month or some shit like that. So
That's dope. That's dope. It's a cause that's because my father was on drugs, and he was homeless when he passed away. So for me, it's a personal thing. When I see homeless people, I'm not looking at a homeless person. I'm looking at somebody's brother, somebody's father, somebody's. This is somebody. This is somebody to somebody somewhere. So I try to approach it with I hope somebody somewhere was kind to my dad when he was here. So I want to repay that kindness. Hopefully that they were showing my dad.
I got like a few. I'll probably say I got two, three peers that I went to school with that's currently homeless that I see like on the often.
Yeah.
And then I got one like everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? That's every time I like shout out to Ebony. Every time I talk to Ebony, I'll be asking her and like we all went to school with him. I'm at this nigga's house and shit. We playing Def Jam Vendetta and shit, right? Mm-hmm. And now he like out there homeless, and every time like I speak to Ebony or somebody, I'll ask like, how's he doing? And we're like, shit, he want to be out there. Like
some people they do. We've talked about it before. Like there's a community of people in the city who who like walked away from like jobs and homes and all that because they didn't want to have responsibility. So I don't know if that's just a Las Vegas thing but yeah, some people actually choose.
It was cheaper.
Being homeless is absolutely cheaper.
It's
absolutely cheaper.
I mean,
Get you a gym membership? No, like go shower at the gym.
Yeah,
there's people that do that.
I'm not mad at it.
Get a gym membership and live in their car.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Honestly, truly, because sometimes when that
trailer nigga had the RVs, living in the RVs and shit like that, man. So,
I've heard of people like living in the back of like U-Hauls, things of that nature.
Oh, that's great. Excited motherfucker like that.
Yeah,
funky.
I could see an RV for sure, especially if you're like traveling across the world or whatever. I mean, not the world, but the states.
That's what a lot of
some people doing that.
That's what a lot of retirees do. They sell all their shit and then travel the world and they.
Some of them RVs be nice as shit though.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
The motherfuckers be nice.
I would love to take like a road trip in like a nice RV.
Like across America?
I wouldn't even have it.
Like road rules.
I had a
yes.
There was one guy I had it was this young one of the OGs at the gym that I was talking to like earlier this year. And he was saying I hadn't seen him in a while. He said, "Man, I've been doing so much traveling." And he was like, they had went to Canada.
Okay.
And I guess something's happening in Canada, like the boycott and all that shit. So ain't no flights or nothing. So he was like, man, me and my wife drove from Canada to Las Vegas.
That ain't that bad. Depending on what part of Canada you're in.
4 days?
Okay. They come from Toronto?
Somewhere around there.
It's
like it was like 4 days, something like that.
Because Vancouver is right on the other side of like Seattle. So that's only a day's drive.
So wherever he was, he said he took him 4 days.
God damn. Okay.
But I was like, damn.
That could be Vancouver though, still, because like.
I mean, if they're stopping
you think about coming down the coast,
the
coast all the way down, probably if they're stopping, I could see.
That still shouldn't take
no 4 days. 2 max.
Yeah, 3. Was it 2 or 3? Maybe I don't know. Something like he just drove. It was a lot of miles, like 400 or 1,400, some crazy mileage.
What's the longest you did on a road trip in a car? Like, what's the most?
Here to Cali.
Here to Cali, that's it?
I'm with him. I can't do no more than 8 hours in a car. Nigga, I'm flipping out.
Shit.
I did 2 days. We went from San Diego to Alabama.
Driving?
Driving, yep.
Shit.
We had to get out there. My aunt had passed away, so we drove.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, Vegas to Oakland, the longest I've been.
And as a kid, we used to drive to Mississippi every summer.
That's insane.
And it's like a whole experience though. It's not just like you just driving. Like you gotta stop and like you stop and eat and all that other stuff. Like it.
Not to the south.
It's kind of core memories that go along with it.
Not to the south.
I never caught no. Up until last year when I went home.
To death.
Every time I went to Mississippi, it was in the car.
It was in the drive.
Yeah.
I'd be scared to death.
And a few of them times, it wasn't even with my family. Like my mom, you know, a lot of people from that came here in Vegas, they came from the South. Yeah. So like my parents had friends who were from the South who were going home. So our parents couldn't afford to take off work to drive us. So like they had friends that were going home for the summer or whatever the case, and they would drop us off. So I'd take it.
Where your family at in Mississippi?
Cleveland.
Ooh.
Cleveland. Okay.
Where they found old boy?
Yeah. A lot of my family went to Delta State where they found Trey.
I don't know, man. I don't know. All signs pointing to him committing suicide. But I don't know how much do you...
The evidence is tainted with?
There ain't no evidence. Like, they already, the autopsy and all is out there.
Ain't no body cam from the cops that found the body. Ain't no...
They just said there wasn't no
foul...
chair. There wasn't no foul play.
Suicide, he had to get up on the rope to hang himself. Like, it's no evidence.
It's just no foul play. But I don't know if, like, that could be, like...
Fingerprints on the...
shit's so crazy right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard.
You can't really trust, like...
Yeah, you can't.
In down south with no foul play.
This is Mississippi. This is where in Jackson they found
found a white man too hung.
Not even a white...
The other guy was white. There was two people.
It was 2 or 3? It was 2.
I thought the other dude was black too. The other dude name he had a nigga name.
One black and then one was homeless.
He had a nigga name. The Quavius.
One was black and then one was like, he looked like white.
But he's from Grenada though. He wasn't like American black.
Okay.
Yeah. One was like white and homeless.
Yeah, this is Mississippi though. They found like a what's they call it? Like a mass grave behind a police station full of bodies before.
Well, I mean,
like recently.
Yeah, so, that's not Mississippi. I mean,
so when you see a black man hung in Mississippi and they say there's no foul play, you got to take it.
You have to be skeptical.
I don't know what's up from a grain, but it's more.
That's
than
what I was saying.
It's
like, the crazy thing is, like, we hadn't talked about politics in a while, but like conspiracy theorists used to be a Republican thing, like a conservative thing. Okay. Now it's like, it's like all Democrats doing it. It's so weird how things are flip flop. But I'm with. I don't know. Because the climate we in, if I'm the state or the government, I wouldn't want nobody like, nigga, we already on edge.
You think so?
Nigga, I think this is the closest to the 60s we will ever get.
I don't know. I can't say. Because part of me, like, this has always been going on, just social media.
His memorial is today.
About CK
Arizona Stadium is sold out to the rim.
Is that where it is?
Yeah, it's at the Cardinal Stadium.
That's crazy.
Sold out to the rim.
It's the Charlie Kirk Bowl, ain't it?
So morbid. Like, what? With a straight face.
Not the beheaded bowl. Oh my God. Both of the same weekend is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my job. That's all I want to do. I keep my job. I don't want
Oh, God.
No, because they're not playing.
They're not playing.
They are not playing with that.
Because it's a stadium. Is it top on or top off?
Sir.
Top off. The top's off.
I fool about Sean Jack though.
Top's off, baby.
Y'all too. I don't want to get. Hey, I ain't say nothing. I ain't trying to get. Hey, look.
Fuck that faggot, bro. Fuck.
Talk your shit there, Mike. Talk your shit there, Mike.
Yeah, but yeah, my bad. Yeah, but it's. I feel like as a history buff, I think that outside of slavery, there was a certain. I can't even think of the word, but there was a certain like. What's the word that people use before the youth get like life
Revolutionary?
hits
Oh.
Innocence. Outside of, I'm not even like not counting slavery when we talking about like the history of the United States, right? Mm-hmm. There was and after the Civil War and all that, there was a certain amount of innocence that the United States had, worldly here.
Think so?
Man, we always been fucked up.
And then you get two of your, or maybe for that, I would say okay, so maybe for that generation that lived through that, right? And then when you get JFK, RFK, and Martin killed within a 5-year span, I think.
Oh, you're okay. You're referring to like assassination.
Completely. That like turned. I don't think there was no looking back after that.
Okay.
And
so wait. What's the period of innocence that you're referring to?
we talking about this. When was Martin was the last? Martin got
Like
assassinated.
domestic terrorism, kind of.
68.
68. The last one was a 68.
Okay, so I want to say before that, I think once them three got, it was really no looking back. It was ugly after that, completely.
Yeah, but for who though? Like we're simultaneously living through Jim Crow at the same
Lynchings
time.
and all kinds of.
So when you say there's a period of innocence for who? Not for us.
Well, I mean that's from like the South though. I don't know if that was necessarily in the North, and I think that was part of the reason why motherfuckers was looking at Malcolm sideways. It's like you talking all of that, but you ain't in the trenches. You're in the North, you know what I mean? Where it's kind of like a covert racism.
Okay.
It's not like in your face, you know what I'm saying? So you talking all this shit about Malcolm, but I mean you talking all this shit about Martin, but Martin's in the trenches. You here, you up there. You know what I mean? And that was kind of like the pushback of him. So the South was a little different.
Yeah, but I'm not a history buff, so I'm only asking.
Yeah.
Outside of like Harlem and in the Harlem Renaissance that black people were enjoying there, where else can you think of, even in the North where black people were just had this?
New Orleans.
You think so?
Atlanta.
Well, I think Ivan. I think
time frame.
I think the problem with history, right, is that we do look at it through the darkest of lenses, right, and as bad as slavery and Jim Crow and all of that was, you still had black families that thrived.
Now, was that by force or by choice? Because it is statistically true that we have more black families doing civil segregation, but I don't know if that's by force or by choice.
If you go back in time, if you go back in time and you just look at the numbers, the black economy was better than the whites.
Is that by force or by choice?
And
that was by choice, because
we didn't have no choice. We couldn't date nobody but black people.
Yeah, but at that time,
the numbers was better. Yeah,
at that time, no one thought about integration. It was
right.
So to us, it was our choice. We worked with each other.
To SO's point, though, we didn't
have the freedom
avenues. But you always talk about how the Great Depression, how black people kind of bailed out. We talked about this before. How black people bailed out Cadillac, but that was because we weren't allowed to put our money in banks. Because I'm pretty sure if blacks were allowed to put their money in banks, they probably would have. So we would have went through the same thing white people would have went through at the same time.
But okay, so I look at it like back in them times, the black economy was private.
Okay.
Everything that flowed was through us. Our economy was better than the whites at that time. By sheer numbers. Yeah. Our economy was better. You think them niggas wasn't sitting back like?
So if that's the
I think that's part of the reason why, to my man's point, what we'll get to a little later, where everybody wasn't into the Civil Rights Act. Everybody wasn't into it.
So why?
That's now too.
If we're looking at the economy and we're doing better than y'all, why would we join y'all? Why? If we feel like if we're doing better and by choice we're doing better than y'all, why would we join y'all?
I think Martin wanted us to be looked at as equals from a race standpoint. He wanted us to be looked at as equals, we couldn't vote and debate all that shit. So he wanted us to be looked at as equals from that standpoint, from a societal standpoint. But from a monetary standpoint and from a family standpoint, we were doing better. We were.
Than we are now.
Yeah.
And then when you integrate, when we integrated, you go from
we got free
private to public.
Open market.
Now,
and crack.
The dollar is flowing everywhere.
We lost the unity.
And crack, don't forget that kind of like.
Crack didn't help at all.
Crack did not help at all. It ruined our economy.
That went to the 80s. By the late 60s and the 70s, we was kind of heading that way anyway. Crack just kind of sped us up to destruction.
I think, I mean, how many buildings, we don't know how many businesses, how many streams of income, how many buildings, we don't know how much of that faltered because of integration. Just like when we you know what I'm saying, when we travel down the west side, you see all these empty ass buildings, and we be always talking about what once was, but we don't know I don't know the direct cause of that. All I know is that
the pig lady
when Martin was assassinated, we like rioted, and things ain't really been the same over there since. That's the only answer I've ever gotten about the west side. But, nigga, is that your watch doing that?
Yeah.
Why is a watch fart?
I guess I got water in it. But, so, I mean, I don't know, but I know there was, again, after Martin, you getting all of these, now the voting rights and integration, and, I can see how there's a certain level of, okay, we're coming together, and then pop, pop, pop. Not only did we get it, y'all got it. Two of the most prominent, probably white men ever.
You putting them up there?
JFK and RFK, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong case.
You thinking of?
Yeah.
He up there too. He up there too.
I think now he might be up there.
I know so. They say high school. Since his assassination, high school, 68,000 high school kids have signed up to join his organization.
It's power.
68. Without him, Trump is not in office. Everybody from his demographic is 18 to 30. Without him, Trump is not in office, in my opinion.
It almost sounds like a sacrifice, like a human sacrifice.
Key.
It really does, like a political sacrifice.
You're better dead to us than alive. You're a martyr. We're going to turn you into a martyr.
That's what it's given.
I think at he's 31. He really he didn't start out in politics.
You said he didn't?
No, he ended up in politics.
Well, when he was 18 and they were like playing his clips from when he was 18, he sounded very political.
He's a diehard conservative, but I don't know if he was like in the politics at that time because he wasn't around during like Trump's first or any time in. I don't think he was. Was he around during Trump's first?
You got to dial it back 13 years from 18.
He's been around. He's been around.
Remember when he jumped on my radar then?
Yeah.
He was just the conservative. And then when he like got behind Trump like real hard, pause. Well, I can't even say pause. Let me hear what.
Fast forward.
Jesus. When he got behind Trump this political season is when like he really started to.
I've seen clips of him for a minute. He was always debating.
Well, he
lightened up a little bit.
He was always debating, but when I'm associating him with Trump, that was during the election.
That catapulted.
Okay.
Where it was like, okay, now he's one of them ones on my radar.
Okay.
But him and Candace Owens started together, so they really wouldn't have been on my radar because that's where I wasn't even there. You know what I mean? They were best friends and shit. I really wasn't even. That wasn't even on my. But without him, Trump doesn't get into office. Without him, I don't think he gets that youth vote like that. The way he did in every category you can think of. White, black, red, Mexican, yellow. Every youth category, Trump won. I don't think he gets that without Charlie. And I think that was the problem with our community jumping straight out and saying, the man's a racist. Because the old niggas, we ain't really looking at the numbers. There's too many young black people behind him to say that. And I think what we did in coining him a racist turned many pro him. Yeah. That didn't even know who the fuck he was. Yep. Cause then I sent Ivan because too many people were silent, right? So I said Ivan. I really wasn't into him, but I've watched a couple. The 20v1s.
Yeah.
The 20v1s were made because of him.
Yeah.
I've watched a few of them. I like the more toxic ones. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not the more political ones, but like the toxic, the man versus woman and shit. Them be good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Right? But those are made in his image, and then he took that and just started going to the colleges. And then they became more like produced, and I really stopped watching them and shit. Like Ivan said, like
Got too polished.
Not a little too polished, and then it's kind of like you want me to think you're my contemporary, but I know you're not, and I'm just chewing you to pieces.
Yeah.
When he was going to the colleges, it was just like you walk up with a question, and then we gonna debate right then and there. Yeah. And that's what he was doing.
He's lost a few debates though too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Few to some niggas.
I ain't seen him losing no niggas. That's interesting.
No, he lost one real bad to this one dude. They was talking about the black family and reparations, I think. Something like that. I was like, damn, this nigga right here, good. That's some niggas he be like eating up and shit.
Yeah.
But that's where I was like, on social media, we really look like the old niggas. Because even if you look at the sheer number of views this thing got,
it's crazy.
Just because motherfuckers ain't talking don't mean they ain't aware of who he is. Yeah. And I think that soon as we coined him racist and blah, 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 a bunch of people went to go check out his content.
From what I've gathered, I think a lot of white men feel like when they want to have that conversation, they get labeled something, so it's easy to dismiss somebody once you put a label on them. So we as a black community will label him as a racist so we could dismiss him easier. Because once I label you something, then I can make you a villain. So we label him as a racist, but there's a lot of people that didn't even know who dude was till he died.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm one of them.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know who he was till he died, and then we kind of enhanced that, and then we seen a few clips that's edited. We didn't get the full context of things. I got old people in my Facebook or whatever, I'm going back and forth, and I'm like, yo, you got to read the whole context. Why does context matter? Because they taking a small clip of a bigger conversation, and y'all running with that. And, if y'all
we know how that works.
But so do you see how times has changed, right? Like, I could never, even today, I could never see myself across the table from a white man talking about slavery, the absence of black fathers in homes, and reparations.
So it makes it hurts more that it's coming from a non-black person?
No. Meaning like this is where like our community like look. I'm looking at our community like we the old niggas, right?
Yeah.
But again, I'm self-aware to know like I don't watch the content. The content kind of makes me uncomfortable, to be honest with you. That we are.
It's a conversation that got to be had.
No, it's a conversation. I'm not. It's not the conversation. It's the things that they debate, right? The things that they debate are the things that we used to fight and march for. Right. I used to be one of them out there.
Right.
Yeah. And now to see the youth sitting across from each other, debating issues that we would never talk to white people about.
I told you Marcus Garvey had a meet with the Klan.
Yeah, what they do to Marcus? You know, but the things that we used to fight and march for. Again, I was one of them. I had my family out there. To see people out there, to see on the internet now, motherfuckers sitting across from white people having these discussions, although I know it's needed, it makes me uncomfortable. It's the same thing with OGs and rap music. There is nothing you can say about rap music to some OGs. Yeah. They're just not gonna get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't make rap music bad. They just not gonna get it.
It's set in their ways.
They don't want to get it. Also,
that too. And I think that's the same thing with this. Like, we
don't want to get it.
The way that we don't want to get it, and the way politics, the way Gen Z has taken on politics, they are having the discussions that we not only ran from. We were outright disown you or call you a racist for you even bringing the shit up
or a sellout.
So,
which was a huge thing.
Label.
Like, people did not want to be labeled a sellout, and now it's kind of like you're more encouraged to take the initiative to go out and find some more information and learn for yourself. Like, that is something that I feel like the generation of like our younger, I guess Gen Z, they're more about finding out on their own rather than groupthink.
Yeah.
Which, it's sad that typically before like a revolutionary, that's what happens. Is like people want to know for themselves. So.
Well, I mean, we want you to, our community wants you to think for yourself unless that thinking goes against what we believe.
Correct.
It's always been
Exactly.
like that. So it's almost like silencing in a way. But again,
But that's always been.
And
around.
then it's like,
It's always been like that.
and then I was sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, first of all, this is white on white crime.
Why are we even in this shit?
No one would ask for your empathy if you just shut the fuck up.
Bingo.
It ain't had nothing to do with us.
No.
Bingo.
Bro, I keep saying it over and over and over. This is the perfect time for us to sit back and just watch.
Divest.
And we can't.
Always got to put up with
Everything.
We got to be involved in everything.
Not even just this situation.
Everything.
Everything that's going on. Just sit back and shut up and watch.
Yup.
We can't.
No.
We can't.
Because we got to be the face.
Yup.
Yeah, you're Americans too.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Yes.
Only when you want us to be.
No.
No, we Americans.
No, we
wanna
niggas.
be a part of
We
it, be a
niggas.
part of
Unless we no.
Huh.
We niggas.
Preach, Mike.
No.
Americans.
Fuck no.
Stop
We
calling yourself
niggas. We niggas.
Yeah.
You want us to be. You want us to be
No, you have to.
American when y'all want us to be American.
Yeah, but you have to be a part of this.
We can't
if
be
you
nothing
want
else but
change.
Americans.
I know.
Things to
I-
change. Be a part of this.
I know.
Come on, Mike.
I know I'm American.
Stop being a fucking pussy about it.
No.
Come on, Mike.
I know I'm American, and I also know you want me to be American when it's best when it's best for you.
Yeah,
And when
what is
you-
best for me benefits us all.
Yeah.
We work together. You got to be a part
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, but where was that energy during the civil rights movement though?
It was there.
When black people were being treated, when it was mostly black people being treated this way, where was the unity at?
It was there.
It was there.
To the
Yeah,
same
but
degree?
white people
freedom
hold it
riders.
first.
No.
I
Not to the same.
don't remember. I've never seen that. I've never seen black people call during the civil rights movement or any other time really where black people are like, well, where's the Hispanic community at? We need y'all to back us up. Or where's the Native American community? We need
Native
y'all to back us
Americans
up.
got their rights after black people.
Ooh.
All of it. Look it up.
Ooh.
But Native Americans also have land that's specifically for them.
That
Native
was
Americans
after, though.
get a check from the government, things that we don't get.
Where's my check? Tell
I don't
me.
know. You have to register for it, right? If you register, you get a check, right?
No,
They have to
you
have
don't.
like a casino.
And why
How
I
does it
gotta
work?
stop?
A lot of
Why,
times, right?
why do I gotta
That-
stop calling myself a nigga?
Because you're disenfranchising yourself by calling yourself something that is created to disenfranchise you.
That wasn't created to disenfranchise me though.
Yes, it was.
This is how you distinguish yourself. You're a Native American, correct?
Yeah.
You don't just distinguish yourself as just an American. You're a Native American, right?
Both.
So what's the difference?
With black Americans.
What's the difference between black Americans and...
No, not what's the difference between black Americans and Native Americans. Why do you get to distinguish yourself as a Native American, but I can't say I'm a nigga?
And I'm not and it's not nigga. When the Africans were kidnapped and came over here, they said niggas.
I'm aware. Nijar.
And then they turned it into niggas. They put some slang on it. I took it. I took chitlins too. But it's mine.
You keep that to yourself, brother.
Yes, please.
Take it back.
That's all it is.
Nah. It's a bad word, man.
To whom?
Because it's kind of racist. We can say it, but they can't say it.
Who?
It's
We can say
reverse
niggas.
racism.
Yeah.
Dude, I ain't no. First of all, I'm not a like the racism pussy. I am as pro-black as they come.
Right.
I'm not pro-Democrat. I'm pro-black.
I get that.
I'm not mad at anybody that's pro whatever the fuck you come from. I'm not mad at a little racism because I know I can throw it back.
So if that's the case, then why you feel uncomfortable having that conversation with a white man across the table about black family?
Okay. Because I didn't know I was gonna be taken literal here. Okay. Let me break it.
Words are saying, right?
Let me break it down.
Words mean things,
Words
as
mean
you
things.
say. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Let me
Just saying.
let me break it down. I'm used to us getting in the street. This is where I come from. I'm used to us being in the street and marching for these type of things.
Okay.
Right? So What I'm saying is what I'm used to seeing people are now having, the youth are now having discussions about. Doesn't mean I don't respect it. It's just like, damn, it's an uncomfortability. Like, damn, this is how far we've come along. I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing. It's just like,
It's
progress is uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
It can be. I'm not saying it is a bad
We've been
thing. I'm
marching
just
for
saying
60 years. We've been having the same black leaders for God knows how
that's
long.
our problem. Now that's our problem.
And if it's not getting us to the level where we're supposed to be, like, we got to switch this up. We got to change the agenda.
Yeah.
Got to become Americans.
Yeah, but we've also seen the black leaders who were in that space be assassinated time and time and time.
Ain't nobody shooting at Al Sharpton. Ain't nobody shooting at.
Is he our leader?
You would look at them like they.
Why do we still hold on to these people that are black
We
leaders?
don't hold on to them.
Who is funding them? Because why are they still talking?
Old people with money.
Man,
Yeah.
these
Just
motherfuckers
like
been
I
doing this
The
for-
generation. My grandma is 83.
right.
That generation still holds the news in a high regard.
But they believe it though,
Yes,
and that's the problem. They don't.
the same way
Yeah.
same way that we believe everything we see come across our phone.
And I don't wish death on who I just mentioned. I'm gonna get that clear. But who are the new black leaders? Who the next up?
Everybody's a leader now, and that's
Yeah, but I think
that's
it's,
what's counterproductive. Also, that's another conversation we don't really.
and
have.
I think the movement is so co-opted now.
You can't
And-
trust nobody.
And this is the reason, like, where I really don't ever see nothing. I really don't say nothing back, but this is the reason I'm starting to butt heads with the quote unquote activists in the city. Because now it's like, what you think you're doing on behalf of a political party, not for our community. So while you think you out there doing pro-black shit, the
Self-grace.
shit you doing is
Party.
pro-Democrat. So we gotta be careful about that, because then you start following the Al Sharptons. And okay, we boycott Target. Instead of going out and saying something about boycotting Target, there are millions and millions and millions upon millions of black businesses that you could have put out there. Did you choose to do that? No. What's the alternative? We boycott Target, then what?
I agree.
So it's that type. I mean, it's that type of shit.
I agree.
And so I enjoyed the other day, seeing the LBG divorce from the TQ.
Oh, they split up?
What?
Yes, they declared their independence. They fucking right.
The LG and B,
LGB.
they on their own.
They made a video and everything.
So just lesbian, gay, bi.
Yes.
They're without.
I think
the-
America been kind of cool with that for the most part.
So
it's
they
the
don't
other
respect-
letters
they
that we
don't
kind of
respect
be
you.
sketchy
I
on
think
a little bit.
I think they think the T done went
The
crazy.
TQ plus and
The T done went crazy, man.
really.
I think
That's interesting.
I do think it's because old boy though. I do think it's old boy.
Okay.
Because he had
That's gonna be something else black people we're gonna insert ourselves
He
in that
was
we ain't got no.
trans?
his partner was transitioning.
the assassinate the.
The boy, yeah.
Oh, the assassin.
Yeah, his partner was transitioning. And Charlie was killed.
When he was
during-
talking about the train.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This
But
is-
they made a
this
video.
It's getting real deep around here.
They made
Like,
it. They made a video. They made a video Saturday, like declaring their independence.
Oh my God.
The LG and the
where
B.
where is this
different
video?
I posted
Yeah,
it.
they
I
split
posted
up.
it. Nobody said nothing. I posted it. I was like, this is interesting as
Facebook?
fuck. And Twitter.
That's
I didn't see that.
Wow.
I was like, this is
crazy.
fucking
It's
interesting.
breezy. It's the Breezy Bowl.
It's a Breezy Bowl. But I was like, this is fucking interesting.
Wow.
But yeah, I think the T going crazy, man.
Alright, I'm not mad
This
at
ain't the
them for
first
that.
time. I mean, you got the
I
last
understand.
couple school shootings have been from the T.
Did they ask the Qs if they wanted to come with them, but they just was like,
Nah,
nah,
you
y'all
just part of this, nigga. You'll get in the car, nigga.
I think
You
Qs,
ride with us.
I think Qs are the one that that's
They're
queer,
just
right?
queer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the one that just identify or whatever.
So the TQ
Yeah,
plus
it's
is separate from the LGB.
The LGB came out and said they're declaring their independence. That's
Shout out.
And so okay.
so it was a video, a whole bunch of
So
different.
who is
whole
there?
different-
Is there like a president or like who?
That meeting, I was about to say, that meeting
Who the
was
game
crazy.
It was like it's a group. I think it's like the LGB Alliance, and then they made a group. It was a group. It was like The video reminded me of the what video was that Mike did when he was changing the people and shit?
Black and white.
Black and white.
It was looked like that. So they was like it was a whole bunch of different people, a whole bunch of different colors, a whole bunch of different languages declaring their independence.
That's crazy. I gotta see that.
I wonder if they pay dues. Like how you get to
Membership fees.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
it's
but
a big fraternity.
I think. But I think it's everybody's trying to separate themselves from this situation, because I think people are starting to realize how big this dude actually was, Paul.
I don't think it's him though. I think he's a martyr. The martyr, as a martyr, you're gonna serve more. Like we talk about it all the time with Selena being, we had the debate whether Selena became the bigger because she passed away.
the greatest marketing tool.
All these different things. We've seen it more so with the
He
artist
was already
side,
big though.
He was already big.
He was already
so
super
Def
big.
just made him a
Who?
bigger. Charlie Kirk made him a bigger.
He was big, but I was just gonna say like
He wasn't.
Ivan and I didn't know who he was.
He's a household name at this point. Like
you can't go anywhere without him.
If you don't pay attention to politics, the implications behind using his name in a certain manner have reached beyond politics.
Yeah.
I think in terms
people are losing their jobs.
I think in terms of political hierarchy, I'll probably put him at 3 now, even dead.
Well, now, yeah.
I got Trump, Vance, Charlie.
Yeah.
I think he might supersede Vance, to be honest with you.
I thought the way Charlie was going,
He could have
easily run for president in a few years. Easily. But I'm looking forward to 28, man. I'm looking forward to 28.
Ain't gonna be no competition.
You're a politics guy though. Like you live for the debate.
Yeah, but I think there was nobody. I don't think there's nobody in political history, including Obama, that could beat Trump politically.
That could do what?
That would have been able to beat Trump one-on-one. I don't think there's one person in the history of politics. Nobody.
We wasn't born when JFK was around. I feel like he probably could. I think he had.
Did JFK really got
I
him?
think JFK had like.
I think
Yeah.
Obama could have got him.
Fuck no.
I think Obama could have got him.
No.
Prime Obama before we start learning other things probably could get him.
Prime Obama.
Prime Obama.
Prime
Yeah.
Obama.
2008 Obama.
Yeah.
And
08
Trump
Obama.
will be the equivalent of like 2000, 2001, like Stone Cold and The Rock.
I ain't never hugged so many white people when he won in my life.
But now that the time has progressed,
Yeah, and as we see,
in my mind, Trump is probably the greatest politician ever. But he's an anomaly. I think Trump and Obama are like Prime Obama are like anomalies. I don't think we'll ever see that again.
is it because Trump doesn't have a career in politics? He's an
That's
outsider.
exactly why.
Trump came from the entertainment world.
That too, and he knows what moves people.
Yep.
He came from the like directly from the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Trump was an entertainer at the time he jumped into politics. It's not like he came from the business world.
And he has a level of business acumen behind him, so he can kind of understand the numbers. So when it comes to like running the country in debt and fixing that, he knows how to like make that shit work. As far as career politicians, they suck budgeting.
Yeah, I think 2028 is going to be. Right now, it's looking like Gavin Newsom and probably J.D. Vance. And then we get back to the politics. Now it's not necessarily this figure is so high, like it's just.
And that's bullshit because look at how California's been running the last. How long Gavin Newsom been in office?
The way Trump is kind of getting rid of like literal constitutional milestones.
That nigga might be third.
He might try to run for a third term.
He got enough. He got enough. He got enough. I think he got enough family where he can stay in the politics. I know his son is like
Not the same.
His son, like, low-key put him on, like, all the podcasts and shit. So his son is real tapped in.
The young one,
the baby,
that's 20.
That he's, like, he silently.
It won't be the same.
No. What I'm saying is, like, Trump is such a big figure. I think 2028, we go back to regular politics.
The daughter-in-law,
If he decided he leaving.
Laura Trump.
He's not. He's not.
I don't think we
The
going for
way
that.
we're watching him absolutely destroy the Second Amendment. We're watching it in real time. It's happening as we're having this conversation right now. We're watching
Second Amendment?
We're watching him. Is that First Amendment?
First Amendment.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah.
We're watching him destroy
How is he
the
doing
First
that?
Amendment. I'm suing y'all to where there's
You're
no
lying to me. You're lying about me.
Says who? Because I don't like the fact. Because I don't like it.
They get on the TV and say he's a rapist.
Who's the victim?
He's a rapist. He's a what the felons and all that shit.
No, he's a felon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a convicted felon. He might as well be selling Cajun kitchen plates at this motherfucking point. He's a convicted felon. The same fucking way.
Okay. I think. See a shit like that.
Who are the victims? You got to put a label
But
on
I
it to make me
think
bad.
the rape shit is a complete lie. You can go at Trump politically without saying the rapist and all that shit. Now I gotta sue you. We would all do it.
I don't know.
I don't think my problem is that you are doing what you not even accused. You are doing what you said you was taking back in the first fucking place. That was my problem.
Which is what?
So during the the Biden administration, cancel culture was we had cancel culture.
Yep.
You had Kamala, I'm sorry, but I'll pay attention to politics, ran on regulating the internet. That means she wanted to control what you see and what you believe. She ran on that.
Yep.
I watched Roseanne get fired.
Yep.
I was watching these people. I watched Farrakhan get taken off of Twitter. I watched Trump get taken off of Twitter. I seen Alex Jones get suspended. We was living through all of this. So when Trump came back, it was like, no, we fighting against this shit. I watched when niggas was having comedy specials and getting towed the fuck up because it wasn't quote unquote politically correct. The movies was trash. We lived through this. So now you come back in office and you say that to me was taking away motherfuckers' First Amendment. You firing motherfuckers because they don't want to get no shot. We lived through that.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yes, but am I using the First Amendment though? Am I attacking the First Amendment? Am I taking away your freedom of speech?
Cancel culture was a thing.
Taking away your freedom of speech and taking away a specific platform aren't the same thing though.
What was cancel culture?
It's taking away your platform. You can't use this platform to
because
say
of
this.
what? Why am I taking it away?
So I don't like your stance. I don't like what you have to say.
So that's silencing you.
Different
It's
sides.
the same
So
thing.
when he got back in the office, it was supposed to be he was fighting against that. Now we started to see with the words and the shit that motherfuckers was saying.
You're literally doing the same thing you hated.
That is why everybody is coming out saying what you doing is not cool. Now he ain't got nothing to do with that. It was the affiliates. So like Las Vegas, right?
Yes.
We like ABC here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're an affiliate.
Yes.
So some of the shit, I don't even think we play any Vegas shit. I'm sorry, but outside of like the news and shit, the majority of the shit is ABC. So that's like a bunch of motherfuckers.
That's how it goes. That's just how broadcasting is.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, it's broadcasting, right? So the affiliates is what put the pressure on the FCC.
Why though?
It must have been that Jimmy Kimmel was on TV, said whatever he said, motherfuckers watching, started complaining to the affiliates. That means a lot of people called in.
And the advertisers.
A lot in the advertisements.
And they was doing low numbers, so this is a
why
perfect
though?
opportunity
Because
to get rid of
we're actively watching him sue. So we don't want to lose revenue because he's suing everybody.
Yeah. You know how long Jimmy Kimmel been on TV?
Yeah, but them ratings been low.
But I'm saying though, he's been on TV for a long time. He has every dialogue is about Trump, all of it. So the question is why now?
Because Trump's actively suing all these different media outlets. That's why now. That's why now there's pushback. Because we're watching him actively use the First Amendment to start suing everybody.
It's coming to the money.
I'm looking at it from a different angle. I'm looking at it like whoever was watching Jimmy Kimmel, the 5 people that was watching, I don't know nobody that watched late night television no more. I don't even know a lot of people that watch TV no more. But whoever was watching Jimmy Kimmel called whatever the I don't even know if the affiliate is it a name? I don't even know if it's a
ABC?
name. But they were calling and was complaining. It was enough phone calls and complaining.
Why?
They might have not liked it.
Why now?
They might have not liked it.
Of
I don't know.
Why? What's the difference? This is Trump's second term in office, so this isn't the first time we talked about Trump.
You keep bringing Trump up.
Because that's who it's about.
But I'm saying if I'm watching TV, and if there's something I don't like, I'm calling and saying I don't like it. There had to be enough calls to where now this is on these folks' radar.
What's the difference?
The advertisement.
The difference is
the money.
Instead of Trump letting it roll, he comes out and he champions it. That's trash.
He's championing what?
He's championing Jimmy Kimmel getting fired. That's trash. But he didn't have nothing to do with him getting fired.
It's preemptive. I've seen. We're watching you sue the biggest. We're watching you sue the biggest media outlet out there.
What does Trump suing
ABC,
the Wall Street Journal and
the New York Times and
they put out a fucking fake autograph thing on the man.
Who else?
What you mean?
Who else did he see?
But I'm saying
those are the only two.
What does that have to do with the fact that people was calling in complaining about Jimmy Kimmel and in Las Vegas ads? I'm speaking for like we're the affiliate, but a Las Vegas ad saying if you don't do something, we pull in our ads. What does Trump have to do with that?
Weren't his comments
threat,
about
I thought
Charlie
about
Kirk?
CK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't about
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with
Trump. But Trump added pressure on the back
Trump
end.
came out and championed it and
he
said
co-signed it.
he was. I'm glad he got. That is trash.
It's me as a company being proactive because if we're watching this happen, if we don't do something, that could be us being sued next. You're proactive. There's a difference between being proactive and reactive.
Okay.
So if we're watching people that are doing this be sued, be fired, why not be proactive?
I think on another hand, because you keep bringing up this, I do feel like to SO's point, it's easier to throw out. Trump doesn't make it hard. Trust me, he don't. But it's easier for all of us. It's like smoke and mirrors. It's easy for all of us to throw Trump out there because he's such a big of an entity that everybody's just going to take that and say, yeah, it's because of Trump. But to SO's point, which flew under the radar, late night ratings aren't good.
This is the perfect time
And
to get
these
rid of them.
shows are expensive.
Dump the product.
What's the name was saying? What's the name? Colbert show was like.
Colbert was out of here too.
Took the production of his show alone was insane, and he was making like 40-something million a year. Yeah. Don't nobody watch late night television.
Get rid of my damn
Now
late.
what Trump does is he come out and Stephen Colbert's fired.
Whether it's our television, whether it's our demographic, somebody's watching Colbert's show enough to where we can justify paying him $40 million a year.
No, they can't.
Why not?
Who they replace him with? Somebody cheaper?
No, the show's just coming off the air.
It's just coming off the.
I mean, that's what they're gonna do with Jimmy Kimmel.
They're probably just getting rid of late night.
Jimmy Kimmel's suspended indefinitely, and they're talking. They've been actively trying to get him to apologize so they can put him back on TV. They say Disney lost what, $3 billion?
He ain't coming back.
Behind this, it's been a week. Disney lost $3 billion in like subscribers. So at some point,
if I'm Jimmy, I
at some point as a company,
paid regardless.
Yeah, I wouldn't come
at some point as a company, we have to mitigate which one of these losses we want to sustain more. Do we want to face the Trump threat, or do we want to face the fact that we've lost $3 billion in subscribers in a week behind this?
Come back to
Politics is plug and pull. It's about winning. It's not about change.
Yeah, but you just said nobody's watching Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel has enough support behind him to where we lost $3 billion in subscribers in a week. So there is absolutely some money behind Jimmy Kimmel.
Whether you
see it or not, whether you tune in or not, enough people felt strongly enough about y'all reacting to this to where $3 billion of us
you are absolutely right,
left.
Ivan. I'm not arguing that point. Politics is cause and effect. Just like you just said, there was enough people that called and complained about Jimmy Kimmel to get him pulled off the air. Then there was enough people.
You said that.
Then there was enough people that called and complained or pulled their subscriptions for, to your point,
in protest.
Now they're talking to Jimmy again. It's the same. It's all the same shit.
The information about them trying to bring Jimmy back, to me, at least as far as when I seen it, happened before the news about subscribers pulling their money. They were trying to get Jimmy to apologize and make a donation to Charlie Kirk's family or whatever the case may be. That I saw that first. So I don't pay attention as much. So maybe the timeline is wrong to me. But that's just how I saw it. So they were actively trying to seemingly bring Jimmy back first.
Yeah, you're talking about right.
Okay. So then you look up and it's like, okay, we've lost $3 billion. So these talks are going to escalate at some point because we have to bring you back because we're losing.
It's all cause and effect and plug and play. But again, I think just because he's such a big entity and he doesn't help, it's easy to just throw. You know what I'm saying? Like in my opinion, I think Colbert was getting fired anyways. And he just came out and was like, "Nigga, I'm getting."
He just won an Emmy though. He just won an Emmy. When he was talking about.
When was the last time you watched the Emmys?
Who?
When was the last time you watched the Emmys?
Shit.
I don't watch outside of sports. I don't watch television anyway.
The Emmys in general are as anti-Trump as probably any award show.
Okay.
So it's kind of easy to see that he was going to, you know what I'm saying? But again, I'm okay with that. If you don't like the man, you don't like the man.
Yeah.
If you don't like a Democrat, you don't like a Democrat. This is politics. This is what it is. But if you come out and say that we pushing back against the First Amendment and cancel culture, and now you are actively championing it, that's trash. But I think there are other ways that you can fight the man by going on TV and saying the man's a rapist and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
What are those ways?
In politics?
No, you just said there are other ways. What are those ways?
His politics is trash right now.
What are those other ways?
Win the goddamn election. Prove your point as a
politics
Democrat.
is trash.
Why
but he won, again, he won the popular vote, Mike, regardless of how we feel about it. He won the popular vote. He won every single swing state.
What are the other ways
why do you have to come out and say this man, why do you have to come out and say this man is a liar? I mean, this man is not a liar, all politicians are liars, but why do you have to come out and say this man is a rapist and a pedophile to get a one-up on him in politics?
The opposition side is not strong enough.
That's what the female said. They're like, this is what he did to me. That's what fucking Stormy Daniels.
I thought he paid her off, and then she signed an NDA, and then she reneged on it and started telling everything.
Yeah, because that's what happened.
How did it translate to rape? That's transactional. I paid you for sex.
But you still haven't answered the question. What are those other ways?
I think if you attack him, you can attack Trump. You can attack Trump politically right now and get a one-up on him because his politics is so trash. But Democrats steady trying to talk. They want to go to the furthest they can go. Rapists,
Name calling.
Rapist, pedophile, the fucking the Hitler, and now everybody tuning the shit out. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
All these different terms.
If he was all of this shit, you wouldn't be able to say this shit on TV.
But what are the other ways?
They need to make a better argument and prove what they do. Jasmine Crockett been in the limelight for all these months. I still don't know anything that she's done politically other than talk shit about Trump.
Right.
She's a social media. She's searching for fame. She's like a glory horse. She's trying to search for social media fame. So it's like all these Democrats are doing that. Cory Booker, all of them. They're always trying to get the limelight and say this. Everything is against Trump. Don't talk about Trump. Talk about what are you doing as a Democrat. What are your policies? Stand on what you believe in. They're not making an argument for themselves. They're steady so anti-Trump. That shit's annoying.
Yeah, but who? In political theater, when has that not been the case? Like, if Trump is the president, so he's the guy. So the people who are trying to step up into that limelight, don't they always attack the guy that's there?
No, they talk about what they did.
Ooh.
This is what I've done. This is my political resume. This is what
I've
I've achieved.
How did Trump get?
None of them talk about
How did
that.
Trump get here?
Because he wasn't part of politics.
How did he get here though? He's the politics right now. How did he get here?
Because American people are so fed up with the traditional politician. They want something different. They didn't give a fuck if it was Trump.
How did he get here? I see y'all not answering the question.
How did Trump get here?
It was Obama's birth certificate.
It was Biden.
Oh, hell no.
It was
That's
Biden.
what. Yeah, it was. It had everything to do with Obama. That's the reason why he entered.
Trump was being
Hillary. He ran against a woman, and you know Americans are sexist.
How did he get into the
correspondence dinner? When Obama called him out while Obama was on stage at the correspondence dinner and laughed at the man in his face in front of everybody.
Talking about
a couple months later, he came down a golden escalator and said, I'm running for president.
And that's when black
it
people
was
like,
Obama.
He racist.
But why did Obama ever say that to him?
Because he was questioning his
birth certificate. So
but at that point, Trump didn't have nothing.
So Trump started the fight.
Oh my God!
So Trump started it. No, I can't respond.
No,
you said something about me, nigga.
Well,
you said something about me, nigga.
no,
I'm not supposed to respond because I'm the president.
What Trump was doing, what Trump was doing was similar to like an internet troll.
That's what
He wasn't involved in. No, what I'm saying is Trump wasn't involved in politics at that time. He was like an internet troll. He was a conservative, but he was more of an internet troll. When Obama had the correspondence dinner, and Trump was in the audience, and he was clowning on Trump and laughing at him to everybody around there. A couple months later,
what am I supposed to do? If your internet troll shows up here, what am I supposed? If you walk in the room and motherfucking Russell right there, what do you think is about to happen? That nigga wore them shorts here today with me. This guy's on.
But the problem is, you don't know if you the troll or getting trolled. When Kamala ran, the whole entire black community was asking if she was black or not, and we was trying to act like it didn't exist. And then I remember when Janet Jackson had an interview and said, I don't know if she's black or not.
We don't know.
The problem is that a lot of people felt the same way about Obama that Trump did. And we tried to act like it didn't exist.
Did Obama ever even pull up his birth certificate?
I don't think they ever got to the bottom
but
of
the problem is
from Kansas.
I don't know.
He's from Kansas.
That's from Hawaii.
He was born in Hawaii. He was raised in Kansas, the literal middle of fucking America.
Yes, but I'm
from the middle of this motherfucker.
What I'm saying is, Ivan, is our community in particular. Our community in particular, we like to be ahead of the culture discussions, but we never really actually like to have the cultural discussions. And the issue is that Trump said something or was pushing something that a lot more people thought than we were led to realize. And instead of getting killed for it, which some people he did, but to your point, he ended up becoming the president of the United States because of it. That means a lot more people felt that way than you think, than we think.
The Democratic side wasn't strong enough. And that goes back to what I'm saying.
That makes me sad. If you can become the president because you question whether the last nigga was born, if that's the only thing I have to say,
that's not what
where was the last nigga born at?
But that's motivation, though. You make a joke at me in your correspondence dinner. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna take your position, and you achieve that shit.
I'm not gonna be here.
Well, that's true, but I'm gonna get to the same level that you at, and I got a business acumen behind my name. So that shows like determination, like a motherfucker.
If that's the question that'll get a nation of people to follow behind me. That makes me sad to say I'm
no. What ended up happening was, if you're gonna be sad as a nation, then you're gonna be sad every day.
I am.
But the point is, Ivan, is that when Trump came down that golden escalator and said that he was gonna run for president, what everybody seen, what Mike says as Americans, is that it was somebody, a bunch of people who were tired of the establishment on both sides. People often forget that when Trump first started running for president, he was attacking Republicans first.
I remember that.
He was attacking Republicans first. Then he moved on to the other side. But he made sure that, nigga, this is based on his mind before I do anything.
American people got tired of the traditional politicians. They wanted something different.
That is why
he filled that
he
void.
Is in office. And as long as we keep on trying to throw out the rapists and the pedophiles and the Hitlers, instead of looking in the fucking mirror, it's going to keep happening.
I'm not saying it's not. This particular discussion started because we asked why are we attacking him this way? The discussion that started this whole process where Trump is in office began about somebody's birth certificate. He didn't attack Obama's policies. We talked about his birth certificate.
No, his policies was getting weak.
But the highlights, but the core memory that sticks with all of us is the birth certificate. Yeah. Oh, like nobody, that's what sticks with everybody, even with Trump. Like like SO said, it's easier to, to feed into the labels because those are the things that we don't like. So you can gather a bunch of people. People will champion around what they don't like rather than what they do. Yeah. So that's what everybody is doing right now. The Jasmine Crockett's, like, you know, they're like, okay, we don't know much about him personally other than this right here. We know everybody hates him because of X, Y, and Z. So we're going to keep attacking X, Y, and Z so that we can get the rest of the crowd that's not feeding into him and see what we can do from there. And that's politics. Like, we do it on both sides because he did it the same way.
I'm sorry.
He did it the same way with Obama.
And I think
Kamala.
I think
we don't know if she's black or white.
He said that too.
Let's dive into that.
That's true too.
Well, she didn't want to come out, and she was asked.
She started it.
She started that.
But we're not talking about her policies though. We don't know whether you're black or Indian or you're Blendian.
You know what the problem is?
Whatever the fuck you want.
The problem is, you know what the problem is with that? And I'm glad you brought her up because her book comes out Tuesday. Which one I will probably get? I haven't read in a long time. But you know what her problem is that
she don't stand on that.
Everybody ran for Kamala better than Kamala did. 1. 2, they hid her for fucking what?
4 years.
The first month? After she was announced, she wasn't doing no interviews, no nothing.
I remember that.
And then every time she was asked a question, she would run into these big ass word salads.
Everybody
she wouldn't answer a fucking question. Yo. And now that her book is coming out, she should have did what she should have done back then.
Yo.
Now she talking her shit. The only one that for me is eye-opening is you supposed to be championing the LBGT. Or should I say the LBG? The LBG and the TQ plus, right?
Yeah, you got.
But you admitted in your book that you didn't think the country was going to vote for a black woman and a gay man.
Who's the gay man?
Pete Buttigieg.
That's why she didn't pick him.
That's why she didn't pick him. She didn't pick Josh Shapiro because she said that he was too excited to be vice president. That means she was threatened by his political aspirations. Any other premier Democrat that you could think of, she was shitting on.
She probably could have.
She
won
said,
with Josh Shapiro,
"What's the name?" She said, "What's the name?" Staff. That's what I'm saying. I said Josh Shapiro.
Yeah, I said she probably could have won with him. Is what I'm saying.
She said what I felt in the first place, anyways, that Biden's staff didn't fuck with her at all. At all.
People that worked with her in the White House said she wasn't easy to get along with. So she was already getting complaints from her own staff when she got into the office as a VP. They said she was just unable to work with. She was like really like demanding and just always nitpicking.
And then she said another excerpt interview was, she said that interview with The View was like a
coffin.
What the fuck did she say? It was like I don't know if it was like pulling something about
pulling a pin out of a grenade.
Yeah, some shit in that where she knew that.
That was the final.
Everybody knew that was, and that was like 2 months in.
Yeah, I think for her, if she would have kind of leaned into the identity politics, if she would have just came out and said, "I'm black," then she probably would have had
Indian,
a better
anything
or whatever.
Or
like
Canadian.
if she just
I'm black and Indian.
You could have been that too. You could have been Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
But I mean, when the first time around, like when she ran with Biden, the whole Chucks and Pearls, and then they were really leaning really hard into the HBCU and the sorority and all that stuff. I think if she would have leaned into that again, then she might have got a bigger
because his
response.
I think because of Trump's first term and this term right here, because he's given so much money to HBCUs. I don't know if that might have been a
people don't. How many people are talking about him giving money to people? They don't care about that.
But again, when we say no,
I'm just saying
when
they
we say
don't.
okay, but when we say cause and effect, right?
Yeah,
is that if I run, this is how politics work. If I run and I lean into HBCUs, right? Well, that gives the Trump team an opening to say, well, this is what I've done for HBCUs. It's similar to the Charlie Kirk situation. Everybody jump out and say, the man's racist, racist. Now that my antennas are up. Now I want to go buy. I got to see what it is. How many more fans have you made of it?
So that means you got to rely on your resume and what you've done. So Trump will rely on, look, this is what I did for HBCUs, only for Biden to come behind him and do the same thing and add an extra $100 million to it, and then Trump one up him on that. So it's like now we got a pissing contest of who's gonna donate more to these HBCUs, and that's another thing. Why are these schools be so fucking broke for so fucking long? These niggas
and they shouldn't be
money.
with all the money they charge in tuition.
Are any other HBCUs actually named after black people?
No, I don't think so.
Don't get me on this mic to Bethune-Cookman.
Maybe I was about to say maybe Bethune-Cookman.
Oh, okay.
Langston, maybe.
Yeah, Langston. I think
After
it's a
Langston
few.
Hughes?
I'm not
Nah,
sure. I'm
maybe.
their names.
But don't quote me on that because I don't want to say the wrong shit.
Most
I had
of them are
motherfuckers
like-
on my helmet.
State.
But they always need money, and they over 100 years old. Like, at what point do we be like, man, this shit ain't working?
Yeah. But that's the thing about politics, man. And that's the great thing. That's what I love about politics. And right now, if I'm a political pundit on the other side, damn. If I'm a political pundit on the other side.
If you on the Democrat side,
I don't think it has to be somebody that's not Democrat. Because the problem is, from a political standpoint, in my opinion,
the Democrats is done.
The reason that the people don't fuck with Trump, right? And I think this is for me, this is the pickle that the Democratic Party is in. Right. The people that fuck with Trump right now, like, man, shout out to my mans, man. Y'all gonna fuck with him at all no more.
No, he don't. Not
But,
at all.
But a lot of people have stopped fucking with Trump is because he's running the country like a Democrat.
Because he is a Democrat.
I mean, he is, but
At core,
the
no, I'm
core- at his
saying
core,
like
he
at
is.
So he's
core,
a
people
rhino,
forget.
Republican in name only?
People
They call them
forget
rhinos.
that he was a Democrat
Yeah.
way before all
I
of
think
this.
Trump runs the country. Trump runs the country in truly what's the best interest for the country, not necessarily political affiliation.
Yes.
But right now, he's running the country as if he's a Democrat. He is.
Like a rhino, Republican in name only.
Yeah, but it's hard to coin him that because he was really, I mean, who looked at him like a real politician? It's just his constituents
Yeah.
are killing him right now because he's running the country like a Democrat. The problem with the Democrats is, how do you attack a man that's running the country like a Democrat?
Like you would.
Put a label
And so
on
you
him.
come out here and you're anti everything he does,
Yup.
but it's the same shit y'all would do. I don't know.
That makes sense. I just know the gas keep going up, and I don't like that.
You're like, what?
I thought it was
Gas keep
kind of
going
going down a little bit. No,
I don't even, man, that's one of them things. I don't even check no more, bro. I don't even-
Privilege.
Put the
Oh,
money.
no, it's just because it's
Rich
just like
must be nice.
No, it's just like it's just like
$20 gonna be $20.
No, it's
I'm just kidding.
No, it's just kind of like it's one of them things like you gotta have it.
I'm like
Yeah.
that. Gas and
What's
food,
complain
I'ma get
about
no
it? I
matter
mean-
what. I'm gonna pay it one way or another.
Listen.
I'm gonna eat and I need gas.
Listen, this some old people shit though. Like just sidebar, but like our electric bill this last month was down maybe like $100, and I was like, "Ooh, we finally made it," and
my
still
God.
paying, huh?
The law little pass or whatever shit.
They're gonna go back up in
Energy, so
April.
It's just gonna go back up. They
Is it?
charge you
Yeah.
the highest rate of the day, so they're gonna charge you just that amount, kind of thing.
I haven't even.
That's what I
paid
was telling her.
attention
Like I
to
don't
it.
know about that. I'm just kind of
That shit fucked up.
yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's just hearing
But-
that out for Indiana.
I know.
That's
Ivan, I know
crazy.
one person in the city was a victim. Like he was like a premier real estate agent or some shit. It was like, I'm glad he gone or something. Boy, nigga, got him out of there. So
Oh, I seen that.
I seen somebody
Oh, they
write.
getting everybody out.
I seen somebody write.
cannot play
No,
with
I
that.
seen somebody write something about somebody we know. Did you see it too?
No.
What they say? What I mentioned in the face.
There was somebody we knew on Facebook that said something about like great shot.
Ooh.
Y'all know who I'm talking about?
What?
No.
And they got in trouble at work?
His
or-
name is
Ooh.
Country.
Oh,
Country.
Oh.
A
and
city?
it got back to the workplace?
A city? Are you talking about a city?
And he got right on up out of there?
a city that's not from here though.
But it's a city, not a country, because those are two different things. I think she was.
Yeah.
I think it's
yeah.
a city. Yo, you're right. It is a
Okay,
city.
now I know who he's talking
Damn.
And it got
Yeah.
back to the workplace?
Somebody made a post about him. Yeah.
Ooh.
about. He got in trouble at work?
No, because they was like, he has no business being a singer or a rapper or some shit. And I'm like, damn, how was you able to finagle? You know what I'm saying? But he's still a singer or a rapper. I don't want to put his shit out there, but yeah, it was a post made about him, man.
Damn.
You know, because you know what's crazy on my timeline, because maybe I'm not active enough. You know what I'm saying? I may post like Facebook for me. Like I may post a couple times. I think I was on there for like an hour when Charlie Kirk died, and I was like, I was disgusted at myself. But it's one of them things where I post just to keep my
Yeah, just
keep my timeline. But now I'm starting to get like open groups and shit.
Seen the video of it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I seen the video.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I knew immediately he was. That was probably a very lucky shot.
It's fucked up.
Because Real Snipers was like, I think the dude was aiming for his head, and then there was like Real Snipers on Twitter. Like there's one premier like sniper on Twitter. He was like, it was probably one of the luckiest shots somebody ever made because he hit him right in the artery. But he said he think he was aiming for his head, but didn't
connect right.
No, he didn't. The distance, he didn't
take that into account.
He didn't take into account the distance, so the bullet went down.
It's a lot going to sniping if you ever seen it. Like you gotta account for the
wind. But damn, that was like a
wind, the gravity, the curvature of the earth.
That was a perfect fucking shot. Immediately.
Yeah.
I said, God damn. And we shouldn't be watching things. I mean, we shouldn't be seeing things like this.
So you want censorship back on Twitter?
You want to censor the internet?
No, because I just think people have morbid curiosities. But it's a question though of
how much is too
what's
much?
allowed and what's not.
It's the internet, right?
Because I think a lot of people want to see them Kobe pictures.
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of like when Tupac died. Remember how they used to have what was that website called?
Orgish?
Faces of Death.
It was like morbid. What was it? Morbid something. And you can go on there and see all of the pictures from the autopsies.
A Tupac autopsy?
Yeah, they had Tupac. They had JFK.
There's a picture of
like
Tupac.
You could see
Like
his
dead on
body
dead
with
on the
the
table?
head blown off.
Yeah, his head wasn't blown off.
Well, you could see So maybe it was fake. I don't know, but I know it was a whole
JFK
website
got it bad, bro.
dedicated to that.
That was fucked. JFK got it bad because JFK lived through that one.
Did he?
Charlie Kirk was dead immediately. Everything we see.
Well, they say he died at the hospital.
No.
Who, JFK?
Charlie Kirk
they tore his head off.
Charlie Kirk was he didn't even feel
It's
the bullet.
crazy. It's crazy seeing it now that you see that the guy that was driving is the one that shot him.
Who, JFK?
Yeah, maybe I'm too deep.
Well,
in
you
the
on
Twitter.
conspiracy,
What?
nigga, man.
The person driving shot him?
Yeah,
I ain't heard that one.
you ain't seen that on Twitter?
No.
I think
They show him turning around and shooting him.
I think
shit.
what the fuck did you watch? I think JFK's is I think the man that killed JFK is the man that killed JFK.
Oswald?
Yes, but he had help from either the CIA or the mafia.
One of those shots were fucking fast. And that rifle, though, because you gotta, shoot that shit, load it back up, shoot the shit. You gotta get your shot in, breathe out, fire. You gotta squeeze your trigger. And that fucking shit's moving.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Like, and that's like a watermelon. You're shooting at a watermelon kind of thing.
Blew his shit off. But I think he had help.
Yeah, probably.
And I think that's why Oswald was killed so fast.
I mean, you have to remember we live in the era of AI. It could be.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
The driver
like just walked up on them like MCA, the Minister of Society.
That's not even my lane of Twitter. Like I'm on there for titties and jokes.
I mean, you
I
like one
was
of them.
left field.
You could be like one of them old niggas that be sharing all the Facebook videos.
MCA shot JFK. He like, hey, homie, you need some help?
Hey, man.
But you don't even have to have that type of algorithm for it to show up. Because I saw Charlie Kirk I was not trying to see
Nobody. I wasn't either.
Actually, I saw that on Facebook before I saw it on Twitter.
Damn.
I saw it on Facebook before
I'm
that.
starting to see more titties on Facebook.
I'm
Oh,
seeing
they
too
straight
much.
fucking
Oh, they
on
fucking.
I don't know
Yeah.
what is
You
You gotta
like,
click the link. CC.
No, I just on my timeline.
The stud was just on my timeline.
I'm like, what the fuck is
The
this?
stud was just on the timeline. Like whoever doing Facebook security.
But I
Slacking
like
up.
It's like a motherfucker.
I think they've done amazing with like Nipsey. I don't think you can even find pictures and videos of him anymore.
You can probably find it.
Like I feel like they scrubbed his shit because Nipsey was
I don't think I ever saw
leaking.
that.
I see.
Did you see it?
No,
Nip
I
was
don't
leaking.
think I ever saw that.
Nip was leaking.
It was bad.
But it felt like they did a great job like scrubbing his
It's on CNN right here.
Damn.
of his dead body.
No, just a video of him getting.
Nip.
'Cause they had one where when the blood was coming out his head.
I see that
one. But yeah, like I said, man, you got to pick and choose.
It says right here on YouTube, final 25 minutes from 5 camera angles.
God damn, man, that shit.
Because Nip was shot about like 11, 12 times, something like that. But yeah, about pick and choosing like whose death you. Because I know a lot of people want to see them Kobe pictures, bro. And you know, so I don't know. Damn, we just went through like 3 subjects. Ivan, what else? Was that it? We just went on. Damn, that's crazy. No, but I do want to say, man, as somebody who I'm not fond at all of the Democratic Party. I hate where we are right now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. I hate where we are. I was like, as soon as he came out and championed it, I was like, because I was one of them ones. I was like, man, I know Trump ain't fucking do this shit. And then I started watching it, looking into like how this shit actually works with like affiliates and shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this was like I don't know whoever the people were who was watching him at that time called in, and there was enough calls to where now it's at the whoever runs ABC. And if the ads want to pull a shit now, you know what I'm saying, you got a choice. I think I would for Jimmy Kimmel, and I think for all of these motherfuckers that's getting fired, those rules don't apply on cable.
What do you mean?
The FCC, that's over broadcasting. That's not over cable.
I think there's still some rules.
I mean, if you say some shit that's like outlandish, that can get you sued. But like with the Jimmy Kimmel shit, that shit can't fly on cable. So him, Steve, they may like go like Netflix or some shit. I don't know what TV looks like in shit. I can't even say 5 years, 1 year.
I think
like
he won't be back. I think
but it won't be on TV.
Like a podcast.
Maybe like a
with
streaming
Don
service.
He already got a podcast, so I think a version of his. Damn.
What do with Don Lemon?
That was just
Shed it sharp
Tonight
doing.
Show that he was doing. That's just the Tonight Show.
Yeah, but like I think it was a two of them left, ain't it? Seth don't do his.
Myers,
Seth Steele.
that guy still in there.
I know.
And somebody else.
What's my man's name? The nerd. He looked like a nerd.
What's his name
Bill
still
Maher?
on there no
I
more?
don't know.
The redhead dude.
No,
Conan?
the one who took over for Conan. What the fuck is his name? But it's like I think it's the only two. I didn't know Seth was still doing it though.
Jimmy Fallon?
There you go.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon.
I think he's still
I'm
on.
the only two left.
Jimmy Fallon took over Coco?
Mm-hmm.
Coco, Jesus.
Conan. Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't know what TV looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like it's no special fucking shows.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. That's why why everybody's trying to merge her. But yeah, Ivan, what else?
That's it, man. Just the Breezy Bowl and the homeless. That's it.
You want to get into it before we get into let's get into it before we get into SO. Mike, we going over. I'll take care of you though.
Pause.
Oh my God, Breezy Bowl. Ivan, night 1. Talk to me.
I think it was
I need from beginning to end.
like details.
Yep. Let's go.
So okay, well for me, initially I was going by myself. I didn't purchase my ticket. Somebody I know purchased a ticket. They weren't using it. They don't live here, so they were like, "You can have it." About 3-4 o'clock, I get a call. I bought the kids tickets too. You need to come get the kids. They going with you. Which kind of fucked up.
Was you
tonight.
going by yourself or like?
I was going by myself.
Okay.
Cause I only had the one ticket.
You know what? I actually seen a lot of people walking by themselves.
Smart move.
That's not.
It was out there too, boy.
Motherfuckers. Yeah. Well, I wasn't even really looking. I really wasn't looking. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it was a lot of women. And the only reason I'm saying it was a lot of women because during the intermissions when wifey had to use the bathroom, nigga, I'm like, God damn. So it was to the point where I had to ask wifey, like, is there enough in there? Like,
There's a lot of restrooms in there though.
Yeah,
like it's
a lot
like
of
a
restrooms.
whole hallway of it. Yeah.
Okay. But
Yeah, this your first time in that stadium too, huh?
First time in the stadium.
Beautiful.
So I didn't know how to park. The parking situation. I think I picked a solid parking situation. I don't know.
Shout out to Ivan for that one.
I picked a solid parking situation, and going wasn't the bad part. It was leaving. The traffic leaving was insane. It was what I was telling Dante is like everybody arrives at different times, but we're all leaving at the same time. So that's why leaving is the part that's.
Because when we got there, I was like, damn, for it to be the original night, it's kind of spooky.
Y'all didn't park at the Station Casino and take a shuttle bus to the stadium?
It's $50.
Oh, they charge for that?
No, they don't do that. They don't do that for special events. That's
only
only
do it for the
that's for the games.
Okay.
Because that's like $4 round
But
trip.
nigga, they was taxing.
Oh, yeah, they was.
No, the buildings around it, nigga. I'm looking.
Hell yeah.
200, 100. Yeah, like the closer you were at the stadium, the higher the price was. So it was like a parking lot immediately across
The official parking lots were like $50 though.
I'll park
But
there.
the businesses around.
Businesses, yeah.
The businesses, yeah.
That's how they make their money. It's a hustle.
I found one that was about half a block away, $10.
$10.
Oh, you gotta give me that plug on that one.
$10. So
And I got my steps in, so that was cool too.
That's dope.
got my steps in too. I think I was at like 3,000 when
Nigga, I was on 15. I ain't go to the gym yesterday. I said, God,
I was at 3,000 when I got there. By the time I left, I was at 12.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shout out to Allegiant for that. When we had a really good, my daughters were in the 400 with the poor people.
Yeah, God, she was on top. They was a nigga Mount Everest.
They was in the 400 with the poor people.
Chris Brown, get him a high five when he flew up in there.
Can you breathe? Niggas need airbags up there, nigga. Can you breathe?
I think I took like a set of stairs and 2 escalators, I think.
God
So it was a journey dropping them off, but y'all have fun up here by yourself. I'm going down there where I belong. So I think I sat in like the 130s, 139, I think. So I had a pretty good view of the stage.
I think we was at 110. Our section was
Yeah,
110.
C110.
Okay,
So we were like in the little Modelo suite.
I'm mad because what I found out later,
I'd be pissed if I had floor seats though.
somebody I know had floor
You
seats.
had me fucked.
Pissed off.
You got me fucked.
Never do floor seats
Up.
on shit
And
like
then
that.
he do no because it's the way it was the way he had it. So like you got floor seats at the front, but when the nigga performing on this little back joint,
you fucked up.
That I
you
wouldn't
got
think
me
about that.
fucked up.
But somebody I know, which I didn't find out till afterwards, she had a row. She had a row to herself.
Oh shit!
A whole row?
She had a row. Her and her daughter. She said that one of her friends works at Live Nation. Excuse me, works at Live Nation. So she kind of had a row to herself. She said she was letting other people sit there because it was just her and her daughter.
better
She's
than
like,
me.
so if I knew, y'all could have came and sat down with me, which I was pissed off when I heard that.
Yeah.
She said she was sitting up like with NBA players, WNBA players,
Oh, solid.
entertainers. The one name she gave me was Storm Reed. She said Storm Reed was there, close to her. Yeah, it was a really. I missed Bryson Tiller, thank God. And I only got to see half of Summer Walker. Thank God for that.
Wait.
Bryson Tiller.
Bryson open?
Bryson
Yeah.
open.
Okay.
So they must alternate.
They alternate because summer open for us.
I thought
Oh,
all three
okay.
of them was on.
Okay. Because I think they only do 30 minutes apiece.
Nigga, tight 30 minutes.
They do 30 minutes apiece.
I don't even think it's 30 minutes. I think it's probably like 25.
it's like
And
it's
then
like
5 minutes to set up, and then
because the show
boom
the show starts at 7:30
on the dot, nigga.
on the dot. I got a text at
I'm
7:30.
talking about. I'm saying 7 ... 30 ... 00 nigga on the dot.
yeah.
They wasn't fucking around.
Yeah, when we got there, when I was parking, it was like 7:20. So I'm like, these black people, these are artists. They're gonna take a few minutes to get there. At 7:31, my phone went off. Bryson on stage. So my daughters they were trying to help me get there. We missed it because that's what they want to see Bryson as much as they want to see Chris Brown for whatever reason. I'm sorry.
I'm with them.
Yeah.
I want to because I consider myself a day one. No, I'm a day one Bryson fan. I'm probably a day two.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah.
Summer Walker fan.
I'm sorry to hear that. Bryson Tiller sucks to me.
No,
Wow.
He's a notch above.
that
Ben
was very
Faiyaz.
bold.
He's a notch above Ben Faiyaz.
Really?
Brent,
Ben Faiyaz stinks. My God, when his album got delayed, I was so happy.
yeah, I don't like Brent.
even
I don't
listen
like
to
Brent at all.
I'm
but
a day one Bryson for sure. Day two Summer.
Okay. So yeah, we missed that thankfully. Summer's not a don't put her on a big stage.
We gonna. I'm gonna get there.
Okay.
Michael said that too.
The Chris Brown concert was amazing. I have a gripe as far as him as a performer because I feel like a lot of times, and it could just be a me thing, I felt like the track was carrying him.
You felt
He was
I
lip
feel like
singing.
He lip synced the entire time.
I feel like the track was carrying him a lot.
That was an easy. Nigga, that was karaoke.
I haven't been to a Beyonce concert, so I can't compare
She do that
with firsthand knowledge. But it seems like she sings a lot though, even though they both do a lot of moving. He moved now.
Yeah.
Chris Brown moved from 8:30
That's impossible
to 11.
That's impossible to do, nigga.
Usher.
I would have, if he was really singing, he'd have been gassed by residuals. There was no way he was going to be able to sing a note.
Yeah.
He was moving way too
moved.
much.
He moved from beginning to end. He
know what I'm
gave
saying?
two.
He would have been huffing and
hours.
puffing during the entire set, but by the time where he really had to like, quote unquote,
Sing.
use whatever vocals you feel you have, he wouldn't have had nothing to give in
So do you feel like that's a benefit?
To
Like
what?
him mostly just kind of ad-libbing with the track as opposed to like singing? Because if I
As a consumer, I was only a couple minutes in when I asked wifey was he lip syncing. I think that's bad for me. As a performer, I think it's smart because you're not leaving yourself open for so much criticism from a voice standpoint. I think from an R&B standpoint, once you are coined, you can't sing. I don't know if you can come back from that.
Okay.
That's worse than beating them bitches.
so to me it kind of made me feel like it made me question like do I prefer a large venue like this or a large production like this, or do I prefer smaller concerts where I'm actually hearing the artists sing the records that I love?
I prefer
When I think about Queens of R&B, they were up there actually singing.
Yes, they were.
When I went to see Tank, he was actually singing. Chris Brown's up there. These are all hits you're performing, but you're not actually singing.
And I don't know if Chris Brown has ever been coined a vocalist.
There's also that.
I don't know.
And that's why I brought up Beyonce, because Beyonce is
to some.
to some.
But she's an overall entertainer, which
Yes.
is where you would put him in that same category.
Yes.
I wouldn't coin Tank an entertainer.
He's a singer.
I would say Tank is a singer.
He entertains though.
Yes, but
He's not dancing.
He's not dancing.
He's not dancing.
He's not a dancer.
But there's a personal element to his show, right? Like I'm in the middle of just performing, I bring out the piano. He does say he's working on comedy, so there's a part where he's funny, he's engaging to the audience.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm trying to put my personal bias aside, but like that was a part of the show where like I'm bringing out the
when
piano.
we went to go see, like when we went to see Queens of R&B, right?
Yes.
There were certain points where you could say they were entertaining,
Yes.
but you don't put the entertainment in front of the music,
Yes.
or not even the music, the singing.
The singing.
I think for Chris Brown, it's entertainment, music, then singing.
Entertainment was definitely the
at the forefront.
at the forefront. Absolutely.
Like you're not rapping. Look at me now while flying up in the stage.
So which do you prefer? I'm asking everybody. Like, would you prefer a venue where like I'm being thoroughly entertained for 2.5 to 4 hours?
I want to be entertained.
Hours, first of all, and I do feel like I do feel like there's a difference between having a lot of music and having too much music.
Okay.
Right? Prince, goddamn, Chris Brown is not above getting his ass in a black suit and doing like an intimate B-sides.
Because for me, that was one of the things I actually enjoyed. I enjoyed probably the most about the concert was that the fact that he did some of the album cuts that I love.
Yes.
It wasn't just I'm gonna come here and do all the radio hits. Like he did the Take You Downs, he did the Wet the Beds, he did the
Disgusting,
Hope You
man.
Do. That's crazy. Like I Hope You Do. He did I Feel Something. So he did the songs I listen to when it's just me in the car.
Yeah.
He performed a lot of those.
I was really
songs.
mad that he didn't do Winter. I thought he was gonna do Winter. You know, Winter.
He did-
my shit.
he did Your Man Ain't- he did Your Man Ain't Me.
He did Your Man Ain't Me. He did Poppin'. He did Ain't No Way. He did Yo. Gimme That.
That sounds like the whole first album.
A lot of it.
That was
Yeah.
that was the divide.
Okay.
First 3 albums, the Unks was out, baby. The Unks was out, nigga. I'm standing up, nigga. I'm singing. After that, they got one more phone.
And it was, I think, where I was sitting there, I think the people, especially directly to the left of me, I felt like they were only in the building because it's Chris Brown. I didn't feel like you're a genuine fan of his music.
I think that's I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just.
Chris
That's
Brown,
another question to have. Like,
Yeah.
what is the balance between creating and experiencing? Right? In this era where everybody wants to be a digital creator.
Yes.
Right? Or a content creator. What is that balance between creating and actually experiencing?
I think it depends on the person.
Okay, so I say this right, and I had put it on Facebook because it not necessarily has been bothering me, but it's been on my mind since yesterday. We were sitting next to some young girls yesterday.
Yeah.
And for the entire concert until they left, she recorded herself singing the songs. When Summer was on,
Doing too much.
when Bryson was on, when Chris Brown was on, she was recording herself like this, singing the songs, right? But you don't even have the phone the other way. You have it like this.
On you.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're not even looking at the stage. So I'm kind of like, you could have did this at home.
That's the same thing that you have an issue with when people put up tripods in the gym. It's kind of the same lines of I'm seeking attention and I'm taking away from the experience because I want to be the person that's doing the
Not
content.
necessarily, because even if I'm at the gym, even if I do have a tripod set up and I am trying to
still doing work.
I still have to lift these weights. I still have to genuinely lift this weight. If I'm at a concert and my eyes are on my phone the entire time, I probably missed a lot of the shit that he was doing. There was a very distinct visual element to. So he was when I say he was 30. Absolutely.
Did he do Fine China?
No, he
Yes,
didn't.
he did.
Oh, he didn't.
Yes,
he
he
didn't. He
did.
didn't our night because that was my daughter's complaint. She was like, I want to see him do the Michael
choice.
Jackson.
He
at the
did the
end.
Michael Jackson to Fine China.
He not at my night.
No,
Oh,
Friday.
wow.
Oh wow! So I
Totally
wonder if
noticed
he
that.
changes it every night.
I don't know.
No,
that was her.
It's too much
That's
production.
what she wanted to see.
Because
She
I
wanted to
started
see
looking into like where the dancers was coming out of and
Did he,
where they was coming up and where they was popping out. Like,
Did he dress up as Mike?
yeah, he like not necessarily dressed up, but you could. He did. There was one time he came out in the black, came out with the hat that had some gold wrapped around it, and
I
was
don't feel
doing
comfortable
this shit
having
right
this
here.
conversation with y'all now, because now I'm gonna get in trouble. Now she's gonna be like, "Why didn't we go to the Saturday show?" and see the fine show? That was what she wanted to see.
Technically, her mom bought the tickets.
Her mom bought the
Soon as-
tickets, right?
As soon as Chris came out, he put the hat on. He got to doing it. So I thought he was going straight into Billie Jean.
He did the fine China.
And he did
Fine China.
She's gonna be pissed.
I recorded it too, cause that's our son's favorite song.
Don't send that to me.
And he
I
was
don't want to
he
be
was there,
associated with
yeah.
that at all, because she
okay.
was
Yeah,
hot.
But I was at that point. I was like, because I didn't pull my phone out one time for the entire concert, and I was like, because my mindset was
No distraction.
these are two, not even no distractions. Like Summer and Bryson were two artists that I've been following since like the beginning. So I held them to a, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm here. I'm finna enjoy. Like I can remember all of this shit, but I can enjoy it. Nigga, now if I was taking a picture with him or some shit like that, that's a little different.
Yeah.
But like, nigga, I'm here, nigga.
I get that. Yeah.
Like I'm finna enjoy this shit.
Yeah.
Now, Chris, there were many a times where I could have pulled my phone out and shit, but when I was standing up, it was so much intricate detail that he was like where the dancers was coming out at, like the transitions. There was a lot. It was a lot. So I was almost ready to complain, like, damn, this nigga ain't gonna sing one motherfucking note. But I was like, the rest of this shit is like, nigga, this is why we on time. Because this shit is expensive.
It was very detail oriented. To me, you know, it was worth every penny, even though my ticket was free. But like, if I had to pay, I wouldn't have felt robbed. You know what I'm saying? Because there's times when you go to shows,
It was an
and
actual show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He put a lot of time and effort and thought into the entire set, not just the dancing, not just the singing, like the set design. I don't want to give too many details away in case anybody
It's over.
still hasn't. No, it's not the end of it.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. You confuse this. Beyonce was the end of it. Her end was in Vegas.
You sure? I thought that was the last
You
show.
can see the whole show on TikTok though, unfortunately.
Which is why I did put my phone out at certain points, but I'm like, what am I sharing it for? Everybody on my timeline is
has
already
seen it. Yeah.
They're already sharing it.
But we see that clearly it's different because we went same city, 2 different nights, and we received 2 different shows.
Also, there's that, but it's just like it's already.
Oh
up and down
no,
my timeline.
he's in Denver on Wednesday.
Yeah,
He still got a lot of days left.
a lot of dates.
No, wait. Let me see.
Tour's only been going on for like a month now, I think.
3, He been on tour for about 3 years now.
For this specific one.
Remember the 11/11? That was just last year. That was the one where he was doing like the random.
Yeah.
And then this one is his. He's been on tour for a
Bowl.
long fucking time. He still got going to a concert on a Wednesday. It's fucking crazy.
Ain't that wild?
In Colorado. 1, 2, 3. Shit. He in Orlando, Florida on a Tuesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, he got 3 dates in Washington, D.C.
Mm.
But Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Nigga dancing.
He's thinking about 12 days left.
He dancing in one. Jordan 1s. He need to give his feet a break. I get that.
That New Orleans show gonna be.
Why everybody say that?
All of them on a Thursday. He in Memphis Saturday, New Orleans Thursday,
It's
North
cheaper
Carolina
to get the
Tuesday.
venues during that time. And then you have to also think about it. It's like it's a Breezy Bowl, so a lot of them are in like they're all stadiums.
They're all stadiums, yeah.
So it's football season. So they are gonna have to go on the other days that are not
That makes
during
sense.
football.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, so it was a dope experience. That was my youngest daughter's first concert. Apparently, Chris Brown's her favorite artist. I've never heard her say that before, but okay, we're gonna go with that. So it was dope. But yeah, I kind of just.
Did you enjoy?
I had a ball. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Now there's the conversation of he's the new Michael Jackson, which
I'm not going there.
that's the conversation.
But
They were arguing that in the barbershop yesterday.
yeah, that's crazy. He tried to do that when he first came out, do the sitting and
Well, all of the boys
like at the
during
Super Bowl when
Yeah.
Mike came out, he did that yesterday.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
then he was like, because he came out to run it, and then he did like the first note and then stopped. It was like, nigga, you are not Mike.
He tried.
You like that? I feel like CB is really, really like that. I'm not gonna go with Mike, but I think a conversation we had to where he ranks with Usher.
That's
Now we can
kind of
have a
like
real
the same
conversation.
discussion that everybody has with like Kobe and Jordan. Like you're not gonna ever
not
say
even
that.
doing that.
You're not ever gonna have. No, I'm saying you're not ever gonna like hold him in the same regard as you do your legends. Like you're just not gonna do it.
I think Chris Brown is legendary.
In his own right.
Him and Usher, a discussion can be had on.
I agree.
is
Yeah,
above.
that's it.
He surpassed Usher.
You think so?
I believe so wholeheartedly.
I
Because
don't wanna do
because
this
he has a
freestyle.
crossover. He has a complete like crossover crowd. When you think about when he did Fame in 2012, those are like mostly like techno albums. I know Usher does have techno records, but he doesn't have like the whole album, and he's not really like held in high regard as far as like dancing like that in the dance community. Is he?
Yeah.
Maybe not now.
In the dance
Maybe not now.
Prime Usher.
You
don't have to call when he do this shit, and you got it bad.
You make me wanna.
I think Prime
You
Usher.
make
We
me
have a
wanna
different
dance.
discussion.
Prime and now. So you think that Usher is doing stadiums?
Yes.
That's the question.
Is he doing stadiums?
I don't know. I don't know if Chris Brown is doing stadiums without Summer and Bryson either. We're not gonna just throw them away like they.
I don't know.
Nigga,
discussion.
For we can have the argument on whether or not Summer Walker deserves to be in a stadium or not. What we can't argue is, nigga, when Session 31, what is Session 30?
Session 32.
When Session 32 came on, 31 is on her other album, right?
Yeah, Session 30. Wait, she did 32.
Throw away my love letter. That's 32, ain't it?
Yeah.
When she did
Wait, when?
throw away my love letter. Nigga, the whole stadium. I said, ooh. Nigga, you can't. Session 32, man. See, look, she got me fucked. But I'm like.
Yeah, Session 32. You the one talking about Session 31 and all. I'm like, what?
My bad. Which
My
one?
memory
So
bad.
her other album, I don't know if she dropped it or is it 33?
I think it's 33. Yeah,
But
it is another session.
she got joints to where nigga the stadium was rocking. When Bryson did Don't in Exchange,
Yeah.
rocking.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if CB can do a stadium tour on his own like Bryson and Summer ain't like that.
It's a tricky discussion, right? And I say that because,
But I don't think Usher can do a stadium on his own.
If Beyonce could do it, how come he can't?
it's a tricky discussion for me.
He's not Beyonce. I'm sure it's not Beyonce.
We're in the unique privilege. We have a unique privilege of living in Las Vegas, right? The city of entertainment.
Yes.
So when you have this conversation about Usher doing stadiums, Usher he had a venue on the Strip for years with a residency, and it was packed out. It was a celebrity. It was held in high regard.
I've seen Usher 3 times.
One of the bigger from my understanding, one of the bigger residencies the city's seen.
Usher?
Yes.
Length. Not like
I'm not like time. I'm talking about like
venue.
as far as in the regard it's held in. Like this
one
was
of the biggest.
Yes.
But I think how much of the intimate factors into that?
A lot.
A lot.
Because
Probably
you
a
had
lot.
you had the ability to interact with him. Like you didn't know if he was gonna come into your area and swoon you, sing to you.
Do we know if Chris Brown can do that?
I don't know.
I think
I don't
Chris
think
Brown,
he's really a
Chris
singer
Brown,
like that.
There was a part of there was a vulnerable moment where I forgot what the fuck he said, but I was like, oh, this nigga's corny in real life. Like this nigga's probably like a really nerd. Like this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody was like, oh my God, Chris Brown is so sexy and all this shit, right? And he had this one moment, just the way he was walking and the way he talked. I was like, oh, this is you are a corny nigga in person. Like,
Well, he
for
like
real.
draws anime and like
Yeah.
he's like one of those
But he's a
eccentric
blurred.
type of.
I do
yeah.
feel like Chris could put on he might be above it at this point in time in his career, but he could put on a black suit, black top like the rest of these dudes and do an intimate B-side.
I don't know.
I don't think
if he can because
Chris can't.
He was at Dre. He had a residency at Dre's, and I don't.
It's not a concert venue though.
It's not, but neither was the Park MGM. It's not a concert venue. It's a residency.
Or Caesars.
Yeah, but it's not Dre's though. Dre's is more like a club atmosphere.
When certain artists would turn up at Dre's, the city would go up. Maybe initially, maybe we'll say like when Rick Ross first started coming, when Drake was at Tao.
I don't remember none of that. Damn.
Drake was at Tao. When T.I. first started coming to Dre's, like nigga, we outside tonight. When Jeezy first started coming to Dre's, we're outside.
I know.
I'm not saying people didn't come outside for Chris
I
Brown.
know 2 Chainz is like the Compton Ave of Dre's, nigga. This nigga always at Dre.
I'm not saying people didn't come outside for Chris Brown. I'm saying where celebrities, where people with influence flying across the country to come see Chris Brown at Dre's. Were they? I don't know.
Yes.
Every time he went on stage.
Yes, it's Vegas.
Okay.
Okay. So I mean I don't know, but go ahead, proceed. I'm listening.
So yeah, it's just for me. It kind of put me in that space where like, which setting do I prefer?
I
And
think
don't think
mine
there's
is
wrong either
mine
way.
is intimate.
Yeah.
Mine is intimate.
I want to see you do the thing that endeared me to you as an artist.
I think Juvenile is still by far the best,
Okay.
but I hold Queens of R&B in a very high regard. I thoroughly enjoyed that concert.
I'm not mad at that.
Is Juvenile the best because of the intimate space you was in and the close proximity?
That shit was just boom from start to finish, man. It
Had
was
a lot to do with it.
It was a high, and I'm gonna get to my opinion in a minute, but it was like Juvie knew. It was like with Juvie, it was like even with starting with Manny, right? It was like this, and then it was like this.
Do you attribute that to Julia? Do you attribute that to Manny?
I mean, Manny knew what he was doing as a DJ too.
Yeah.
But the set list itself, it was just like an incline. Like it was just the energy. With Chris, it was like you know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Like, how do you go from this to you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, the only thing that I could say that seemed to be cohesive was when he started doing the sex songs. To me, those all kind of went together. So with the wet the bed, to take you down, all those songs he kind of did collectively. So
Jimmy, what you mean? Look at me now. I was in the middle of all of that.
Was it?
He also went on a different night. So
So with us, he did the Take You Down because he brought out Summer Walker for the Take You Down.
I saw that.
Yeah, so he did the Take Me Down. He did Wet the Bed. And then the nigga flew and did Look at Me Now. And then he was standing up on some motherfucking thing and started doing some more Tecmo Bowls. I said, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? I almost said cuz in there, nigga. I said, I don't like who putting this set list together, dog.
That's crazy.
It legit was like, for the poors out there, they gonna get this, but listening to Chris Brown station on Pandora. Like, you can't control the music, it's just all over the fucking place. Mm-hmm. With a commercial in the middle. Literally.
The DJ was not as good as he thought he was.
No!
he made himself seem like he was the best hype man in the world, and I'm like, nah, not really.
Now, he did do a Mexican set.
Did he?
Spanish.
Was
Come
it
on.
Spanish set?
Yeah, just.
He did the DJ. No, hold on. Hear me out, Ivan.
Baby,
Hear me
actually-
out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
No, not rap.
The
it was
first
singing.
no, he did like a Spanish set, but it was like 5 songs. I can't think of none, but I know he did Suavemente. You know, that's my shit. Suavemente.
Yeah.
All of the, like-
now, hold on. No, I know they went crazy for Gasolina, but hear me out. It's the first time in life that I've ever been somewhere where a Selena song was played. Nigga, they went motherfucking crazy up. I'm talking about the entire stadium, nigga. I was
stadium.
like, damn.
Whole stadium.
Mexicans, niggas.
Trying to tell you,
Everybody.
boy, was that bitch?
Which
Everybody.
song?
The bitches next to me was niggas and was singing Spanish. I was like, nigga, what the
Was
fuck?
it If I Could Fall in Love?
No, it was like a
That
Spanish. No, it wasn't Bitty Bitty Bomb Bomb. I know that one. It was some other shit. But I'm talking about the whole stadium. I was like, oh, shit. No, it was Mexican.
one of her
It was
Spanish
Spanish.
songs. It's the one that says that
But they changed the song.
Look, he's singing it. He know exactly
Bro,
what
that
I'm talking
shit, hey,
about.
I was like, damn, because I remember we just had the conversation.
Yeah.
And I was like, to see this shit in person,
It's different.
white, black, red, yellow, Mexican,
Yeah.
old,
Selena
young,
said,
I was like,
yeah,
damn,
put
man,
some
this shit
respect on my
crazy.
name.
I ain't never
I ain't never heard
Mexican
Selena.
music.
It was crazy.
Like that.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't mad.
Yeah, I was, but, yeah. You done? You keep going. Keep going if you done.
No,
I just want to know how did you, like, I think Chris Brown is like that, but how did you, like,
I don't think he's Mike. I'll never think he's Mike. That could be my personal bias, and if that is, I'll accept that. I don't think he's Mike. I think whatever that next tier of entertainers, I think you got to put him there.
He's been there though.
I think he has the acumen to perform. I think he has the set. I mean, like his set design, his attention to detail, like everything else puts him in that next tier. He just doesn't have the aura that Mike does. You know, whether that's for people won't let go of his past or whatever the case may be, or maybe Mike is just Mike. And
I think
there's nothing you can do
Mike
that.
is untouchable. I think there is a conversation that can be had about Usher and Chris Brown.
Yes.
And for the extremists out there, now that I've seen and he's done a stadium tour 2 days, I can see people having a conversation about him and Beyonce.
I can see that.
Because it's
Yeah.
everything stacks up. The
I can
music,
see
the music, the numbers. I'm sorry. Oh well.
I can see that. I can see.
You been to a Beyonce concert?
Nah.
You been to an Usher concert?
No. I'm just talking about in careers.
I think.
Nigga, the night that Allegiant was sold out. I told wifey, I said, man, it looks a little spooky right now. And then she said, look up. And nigga, I'm talking about
it was full.
It's 2 days, bro.
It was full. That's 60 plus, and that's one city. I do this every night across the country. Like now, that was one of the things I thought about. I was like, because it was mostly women in there, so I'm like,
Yes.
damn. If it's let's say it's sold out. Let's say
He had niggas up and singing. I don't think niggas are singing at Beyonce's unless they gay.
That might be
true.
fact.
And I'm not trying to,
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
what
I'm
you
not, but
mean,
I don't think Beyonce has
Straight man fan base.
Yeah.
Nigga was straight men
It
singing
was.
Chris Brown
It was.
at the top of their fucking lungs.
It was, and so I'm looking.
And
I'm
the
like,
gay ones.
I'm like, it's at least 35,000 women in this stadium tonight. It's gonna be another 35 tomorrow at least, right, minimum. And he do this every night. Like the power to say, I could walk in this motherfucker and point to any woman that I want to in this stadium, and she coming home with me tonight. She's not gonna say no. It's very few women in this audience that's gonna say no. I'm not spending the night with Chris Brown. Like to have that power, and in every city I go to, that's a crazy feeling.
Yeah.
Cause I'm looking like, damn, I want her.
I know.
It's working. It's working here.
Nice,
and he's in the position where I turn all this down.
Yeah.
Every night. Like that thought and just Allegiant Stadium is beautiful. Allegiant Stadium is
I don't
beautiful.
know for them. I don't. Maybe I gotta kiss some ass to talk to one, but for them, if you're surrounded by like the quote unquote bad bitches every day, all day, you might want to go for an ugly one or a down to earth one. You know what I'm saying? They might look at the bad bitches differently.
With another thought, so I kind of was like, and I'm not justifying it. Just want to say that, but how they say like the Eddie Murphys and the Will Smiths have so much pussy
that they start being gay.
I'm bored over here.
Yeah, they start having gay sex.
Oh, that's crazy. I ain't never that bored.
That's
I hope to God you never put me in that position.
That was where my thought was going.
Lord.
That's a lot of. I get it though. I get it. I mean, from you know what I'm saying. I get it. You know what I mean. That's they boat row it, but
it's like how many?
You know what? Like I would
like how many threesomes can you have? How
Yeah,
many,
after
like,
a while,
how much
you gonna be
pussy
like,
can
all
you
right.
have? It's like, oh, now I want a little butt.
At the end of the summer.
Didn't Will Smith say in his book like he had so much pussy he started throwing up?
Start throwing up.
I hope I never
get
God, listen to me. If I ain't never prayed for nothing else before, please don't make pussy start
Hey
making
man,
me throw
y'all
up.
just won a game winner. So
Did we?
yeah, shout out.
Appreciate it.
Wifey?
For me, it was I was going for Summer. Like everybody that I talked to, they already knew that I was coming to see Summer Walker.
Okay.
I'm a big Bryson Tiller fan too, so this was probably the first event that I've ever been to on time because I kept reading. I kept reading that they had a hard 30 minutes. That's it, and I wanted to enjoy the full 30 minutes. I really love Summer, and I was one of the people that pulled out my phone and was recording because I wanted to capture the moment to go back to it. However, because it's such a large venue, I would enjoy her more in an intimate setting. I would want to hear her sing in session 32 where it's just maybe 500 people in there or something and we all singing it, Although it did rock the whole stadium, like you said, everybody was singing it word for word.
Okay.
So that was a really good experience. Bryson Tiller, I kind of feel like he does the same sets because we heard a little bit of him. Remember when they had that Love and Comedy show out here? Yeah. So he did pretty much the same set that he did there as well.
It got weird though.
Yeah, and then he started playing Chris Brown songs and stuff. It was like, what?
Oh.
Yeah,
he was y'all not OG Chris Brown fans, huh?
He was paying homage.
It was two beat Chris Brown songs. I'm like,
they play some mixed Brown Chris Brown.
Chris Burgundy.
Like, who is this?
And he's way younger than Chris.
Oh, he is younger than him? Okay, I wasn't sure or not. I was like, is he younger than him?
Chris is 37.
Okay.
No, Chris is 36.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was cool. I did realize that I'm not as big of a Breezy fan, or I'm not a Chris Brown fan like that, like I thought I was. I do like I'm more of the R&B records. I'm not really into the techno. I don't really like the dance records that much. Okay. I can listen to them and they are tied to a lot of my core memories. I can go back to exactly where I was when I heard certain songs that, he was going through last night, but I was just like, I wanted to go to sleep. It was just too much.
Was it just the techno and the dance records that made you feel that way, or was it other parts of it? So with me and Chris Brown, I realized with his last few projects that he's dropped, he loses me because he gives so much at one time. Okay. His it's 30 something songs. I cannot I don't have the
50. I think it's 50 songs.
Yeah, and I don't have the mental capacity to just sit through 50 songs of Chris Brown.
Okay.
So, I enjoyed it, but I was just like, damn, I'm really tired. At one point, I was literally fighting for my life over there trying to keep my eyes open.
I ain't gonna lie, about 10, 15,
like,
10, 30, this nigga still going, God damn.
I told wifey, I said, man, I done been on TikTok so much. I know everybody knows what because everybody's like, if you want to get out of there, skip that traffic. These are the last 3 songs. You know what I'm saying? Do with that as you want, right?
See, I'm not on TikTok. The only person I saw say something was Gary Owen. He was like, he do a solid 2.5. I'm like, nah, he ain't gonna do 2.5.
Yes,
that
he
nigga
does.
did 2.
Yeah.
he
motherfucking half.
It went exactly how they said it was going on TikTok, nigga. When that second song came, I smacked on the butt, nigga. Bop, let's get up out of here.
Let's get up out of here. Yeah. So that was, I was getting a little bit tired, but I did like the fact that he did the whole no guidance. Like he played all of Drake's part. Yeah. He wasn't acting weird or funny or anything like that. And everybody went crazy.
For a split second, I thought he might come out.
Yeah,
only because
I was thinking too.
He was on his D-Money shit.
I wonder why y'all didn't get no special guest.
Well, no, what I mean that is like, remember when we did the R&B sides, it was like he was playing like as soon as he played the first verse, he's on to the next song.
Yeah.
That's what Chris was doing.
Okay.
And then when No Guidance came on, it was like, nigga, you playing this entire song. Mm-hmm. So I was like, damn, is this thing gonna come out or something? Cause
right.
Yeah.
Why is you like he can't like the breakdown part, Drake's part at the third verse when Drake when the breakdown comes and like Chris like went up on the platform and shit.
He was dancing and stuff.
Oh, I said this nigga finna come out.
Platform, that's crazy. I don't think we got that either.
Yeah. And then I also realized like how big he is in the dance community. Like I feel like a lot of the people that came out there, they wanted to see him dance. Like they didn't come for the music. The Asians,
his dancers though was killing that.
Yeah.
What do you have? Jabberwockies or something?
Damn, nigga, you might as well say it, nigga. They was smoking that because he was giving them like
solos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like old girl that like is highlighted in most of his. She didn't really get a lot of like love like that, like she usually do.
Yeah, it was mostly like the male. Yeah.
Even though I think I told Wifey, I think he stole that from Usher, old girl that lives here.
With the bald head, he said.
She live here?
Yeah, she from here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's a Intimate Creations.
Yeah,
Intimate Creations.
He's a connoisseur. He would know.
Fucking on camera.
Not the dancer, not this dancer, but Usher's dancer.
Oh, okay.
The one that was known for like being upside down on the stripper pole.
Okay,
yeah. Shaking her ass and shit.
Yeah.
She's from here.
I didn't know that.
She's from the Intimate Creations.
I mean, she's an alumni, absolutely. ISIS, yeah.
Ooh.
Damn, you know her on a first name basis. That's crazy.
She was when Usher's concert was big. when Usher's when Usher's concerts were like that.
Yeah.
She was highlighted every night.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
Okay,
it was a big.
And that's
thing.
why I was like, I think because she same thing, bald head. I don't know if hers was green or what at the time. It was a different color though, but
okay.
It was green, right?
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Myron. Myron in there.
Yeah, no, because she was like that, and I was like, damn, I wonder if Chris Brown seen that. It was like,
okay.
But this dancer, they always highlight her though. Like
she was like taking a back seat.
I feel like a lot of
because he had a lot of women.
But I feel like the people that were actually getting the highlight last night were like the male dancers.
Yeah,
it was mostly the male dancers.
I agree,
yeah. But overall, it was a really great experience. Like you guys said, Allegiant is nice.
It's a beautiful stadium.
We ran the Modelo Club, so it was like we had our own bar, we had our own bathrooms.
Nice, yeah.
So it was like
rich people shit.
We had to walk through, like the common area. Actually, yeah. So first when we came in the wrong suites. So we were over there, we're like, oh, this is nice. Like we looking at everything, talking about how nice it is, and then we had to go out of the suite so that we can get over to where we were supposed to be in Modelo, and it was like very common out there. We was like, oh shit. He said, yeah, see, I thought you had us hooked up, and now we out here.
Here with the niggas, man. Shit, the peasants. I don't want to be with the niggas.
Right. But it took us back over to the Modelo Lounge, and that was really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, the Raiders don't deserve that.
My experience, I say, was just okay. I was just okay.
Really?
So not the greatest concert you've ever been to. It's getting labeled that a lot on social media.
Just okay.
Just okay.
Greatest productions I've ever seen.
In person.
Greatest. Yeah. By far. I'm not even. The production, that is why that concert is on time. Because that motherfucker is expensive. I know it. He was using flames. Real flames. Now, you could feel
it. Yeah,
he was using flames. He was using the smoke. He used the entire venue. Nothing. He had 2 stages.
2 stages, yes.
That's dope.
So he used the entire venue to his discretion, right? Again, I am a day one Bryson Tiller fan. Okay. I am a day two Summer Walker fan. I say I'm a day two Summer Walker fan because by the time I found out who she was and got and was listening to her music, she already had one mixtape out already.
Okay.
Last Day of Summer.
So to your wife's point, because I've been watching her for so long, I'm actually proud of Summer Walker because she was like a statue on stage. You know, she has what is the word? I forgot what the fuck she got.
Stage fright?
No.
Anxiety?
Social anxiety. Yeah. Bad, right? And so she used to just be sitting on stage like a shell and just singing. And because she was doing that for so much, people thought that she didn't care about performing at all. It was, you know what I'm saying?
She just didn't know how to.
So to see her come out with dancers and she's moving up and down the stage and you can see how she's becoming more comfortable with it. And she got room to get even better, right? So that's what I was looking at. The only issue I had with Summer is I felt like if you got 30 minutes, it got to be 30 good minutes.
Right.
And I felt like she left a lot of shit on the table.
Like you said, all her songs sound the same after a while.
No.
Because she came out.
No.
But what she did was, to me, I've kind of like mildly backed off of her.
Yeah.
Because now it's starting to feel like she's found a formula.
Okay.
And so the Spend It's and the Heart of a Woman's and it's like you're starting to, you know what I'm saying? It's not. You good, bro?
Both are hurt.
Jesus Christ.
What?
But you are she's starting to find a formula where it used to be just like heart and soul.
Yeah.
I got this thing with artists when I really pay attention to them. It's like you can tell when they're putting their heart and soul in it.
Yeah.
And then you can tell when music becomes a business for them. Where Jay-Z used to, his heart and soul used to be in it, and then now it's a business thing. And how do I keep this music rolling? You can't put all your heart into it when I got to keep pumping out music. You know what I'm saying? So it feels like she's found a formula, and I don't really care for that formula too much. But I'm so familiar with so much of her music, and I know like so much of her songs that people love that she could have had a better set list.
Yeah. And she has a wide range of like.
Bryson, I'm a day one.
Yeah.
I'm a day one. I know he from I think Kansas City, I think.
Louisville, I think.
Yeah, but my homeboy from Houston, like I was in a music group chat. We used to just always talk about music. And he like, hey man, it's this dude that got this song out. And it was right before, because he released Don't on SoundCloud first. And then put it onto DSPs. And like, I think I found out about Bryson Tiller like 2-3 weeks after he put Don't on DSPs. So when I heard it, I immediately was like, because it was different.
Yeah.
And I said, man, this shit right here. Okay. And then I started to, this was like this was probably about 2 years before Don't actually like blew up.
Yeah.
And then, so nigga, I had that it was on my playlist and shit. And then I could watch, like everybody just started catching on to it.
Yeah.
And as soon as Don't caught fire, he dropped Exchange. And there was no looking back, you know what I'm saying? Like after that. Bryson got weird on me, man. Bryson got weird on me. I wasn't fucking with his set list at all. Like the songs that he played, I loved, but then the weird homage to Chris Brown and you playing his songs and shit, it got weird. No, I was just like,
get this nigga off the stage.
Charles Barkley, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit, right? And it's hard, and it's hurting because I'm like, I'm not like, you know what I mean? I'm not like my wife or like, the ladies on the side of me, like not like that, but like I'm really.
I just be catching straight.
Not like that, but like like they, you know what I'm saying? Like they were on their phones and shit. It's like the small things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm watching this nigga like a hawk.
Yeah.
Cause I fuck with both of them, so I'm watching them like a hawk, nigga. And I love these motherfuckers from an artistic standpoint to where I want to say some good shit.
Right.
Bryson was like, nigga. Bryson was like, nigga, what the fuck's happening right now, bro? Like,
he just threw
you know what I'm
something
saying?
together. That's how it came off.
So, Chris comes out. I'm immediately on it. Let me see if you can run it. I'm all that shit, right? I bet it, nigga. What we talking about? Right? I'm there. He come out the gate. Boom, boom, boom. He hitting you. I said, oh, we on. Oh, he like something told me like I'm gonna put it on Facebook, like nigga, like that. Cause I said, oh, he in his shit. Then this nigga give me 15 minutes of Tecmo Bowl. Now I just sat down. Now I'm yawning. I'm like, fuck, right? No, I'm so tuned out to the point to where it was like a lady behind us and the young ladies on the side of us. Like, y'all not enjoying yourselves? Right,
So we was bored.
I'm tapped out. I don't even know what the fuck this nigga on, right? So, it was like that a few times. The songs I loved, I stood up, I'm singing.
Yeah.
The songs that were just okay, I would stand up, I'd watch. And then he had droughts where like, nigga, this shit stink, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, I was already coming into it where it was like 2.5 was already too long for one artist.
Yeah.
And then there's you know what I'm saying? Like, just because you can do it, don't mean you should.
Correct.
And you have so much music, but that don't mean you got to perform it all.
That's true.
You know? And
Yeah.
Maybe
I
you just
do.
want to make sure y'all got your money's worth.
Possibly, but the production carried the show, I would say. That's really all I got about Chris, man.
The group behind us was like a pop locking group. They was back there They was doing a whole lot. I was like,
I would have battled them right there on the spot.
Yeah, man, and I don't know. Yeah, it was just okay, but the techno shit really bothered me.
But he has a lot of techno music. Like when you think about it, he has 2 albums that are pretty much techno.
I think he did Yeah, and some shit called Beautiful People that I didn't know he made.
Beautiful People is on 2012, I think.
Everywhere.
Or is that on Fame?
I kind of forgot it existed.
Famous.
He did do that, didn't he?
Famous 2, right? Famous 2. Double this?
No, it's not 2.
No. You got his Chris Brown.
It's exclusive.
Oh shit! Exclusive is second. Yeah, that's what Kiss.
Then Graffiti.
That's where I'm after Graffiti.
Oh, I think it is on. It might be on
I
Graffiti.
think 2012.
No, it's on Fame.
So Fame 2012 Royalty. I was already checked out.
I think at the Royalty it's Heartbreak on the Full Moon, then Indigo,
Big checked out.
then
So the first 3 are like the albums I know, like
Yeah.
kind of like start to finish, and then it gets spotty.
Graffiti.
But that was the way the audience was, like, nigga, you know what I mean? The unks was out. The unks and the aunties was out. And we was jamming. And then when he got into the other shit,
The new shit.
it was like...
No, you had to still be tapped in once he got
because
Graffiti.
when the unks and the aunties was... When he was playing the first 3 albums, the youngsters didn't know none of it.
Then it
I
flipped.
believe
That's
I said,
crazy.
the young bitches don't know yo.
But,
That's crazy.
They didn't even know say goodbye.
which is crazy.
That's wild.
But I'm pretty sure you were still tapped in when he was doing like Privacy and Back to Sleep and Liquor. Those are
Yeah, I like those.
yeah.
2005.
And I keep calling that album 2012. It was called Fortune. I'm tripping.
Unfortunate. The song is 22.
Yeah, 2012 is the
Drunk
song.
Text, and he did Drunk Text, and that shit was nice.
Yeah.
And then he did the one with Aaliyah.
Oh,
Did he?
know?
Yeah, they don't know.
I don't know if we got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so man, it was cool, man. Shout out to him, man. You know what I mean? I do, you know, I'm a proponent of, man, you know what I mean? If the doors, they didn't open the door for you, kick that motherfucker down. And I don't know, all these, you know, these award shows and niggas getting awards and you know, they getting all of this, but can't none of them do what Chris Brown is doing right now. And so shout out to him for doing that. So I think 2 things can be true at the same time. Like I can be super, super proud of him and just be okay with like an okay experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point, I think hopefully he's okay with like knowing that in my lane I'm the best to do it. Even though I'll never get the accolades some people may get, but
He'll always be Kobe. Because in his lane, it's only him and Mike, unfortunately.
Well, you say him, Mike and Usher.
No, I think there's tiers. I think in his lane, he's only compared to one man.
Yes.
In that lane, he will always be Kobe. And to some people,
that's the best.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
To some people, Kobe's the GOAT.
Yeah.
To some people, Kobe.
Not in his case.
Jordan never scored 81.
It's a generational thing.
Yeah.
It's a generational thing.
I think Michael Jackson is generational.
I agree.
He is.
But I'm a Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah, everybody is damn near. But again, nobody in their right mind is going to put Chris Brown ahead of Michael Jackson. And unfortunately for Chris Brown, that is the only person you're going to be compared to. Now for us, for consumer purposes, his peers are Usher, Trey.
You got Trey Songz?
Trey who?
I mean, you can be above your. I mean, you can be above your peer, but I believe I think his peers are. His peers.
They all came
his
out
peers will be Omarion, Trey, Mario. No, Mario might be two.
I wouldn't put
Mario might be. No, Mario was like 2-3 years ahead of him, I think.
We'll put Neo in there.
Well, they all came out. He came out at the same time.
I would say Neo would be a peer. Neo would be a peer. Chris Brown, Neo, Omarion. I'll put Mario in there.
We talking about just like singers.
Just your peers of the singers you came up with.
Not dancing too.
Yeah, I'm just
not
just your
entertainer.
Peers. I think in his peers, he came out on top. Now the problem is
Justin Timberlake in that group?
No.
You don't think so?
Before.
Justin is early 2000.
No. Timberlake, Justified is 2002, 3.
Nah.
Chris Brown is
But he already had made a name for himself with NSYNC too.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
His peers are Neo, Trey, Omarion.
Musically, I'm in the same. My producers are Timberlake and my Timberlake.
No. He's out in the woods now. Yeah. Let's take him out.
We don't acknowledge that.
He's in the woods.
The same way we don't acknowledge graffiti, we don't acknowledge the woods.
No, but I'm saying what you decide to do with your peers, you know what I'm saying? What you decide to do is one thing. What you decide to do with that, but he's above all his peers in my opinion. But the tier he's in now, there's only one man. And I don't think it'll ever get to a point.
Can't chase a
where
ghost.
I don't think he's in that tier. It's him, Usher, and Beyonce. That's their tier.
Fuck no.
That's a lie. I agree with that.
I wouldn't put Chris in that. I wouldn't put Chris in Mike's.
No one ever compares Chris to Beyonce. They compare him to Mike.
Should.
No, I'm saying from a consumer standpoint, yeah. But when you look at Chris as an artist, they only compare him to Mike.
Does Beyonce ever have opening acts? Like people that open up for her?
When I went, Robin Thicke opened up for her.
Who?
Robin Thicke.
Was this like before she was doing the stadium?
Nah,
this was a while ago. This was like 08-ish at the MGM Garden.
Okay, so no, we talking about like
for me, I think Beyonce,
which kind of makes the case for Beyonce being better than Chris Brown.
Yeah,
for me, I feel like Beyonce is getting treated like a DEI hire.
No, she.
I think she deserves her spot.
This is no. This is what I'm saying. This is why I say this. Right? The community was quick to say, "Nah, Nicki Minaj, you way too big. We need to take you out of female rap, and we need to put you in pop."
She was also
because
making pop
she
records,
was obliterating the female music scene from a mainstream standpoint. She had no peers, none. Yeah, she was obliterating them.
Out the gate, her biggest song was Super Bass, which is
but I'm saying for rap, there was Nicki Minaj, everybody else. So they started putting her in the pop categories. Yeah. They don't put Nicki Minaj albums in best rap. It's best pop.
She makes pop music though.
She makes pop music.
What does Beyonce make? When's the last time she made an R&B record?
What's the album?
But they don't put
Level Top. Those are R&B
they don't
records.
put Beyonce albums best pop. So she's winning everything because they haven't put her in the categories with the big dogs.
She won Best Country.
For what award?
The Country Music Awards.
Hell no, she didn't get a.
I thought she didn't get nominated.
It wasn't. She didn't get nominated
She
for
won the
CMA.
Grammys.
She won
At the
Grammy.
Grammys.
Oh, that's
she won.
different. Yeah, CMA. She didn't even get nominated, which that's a whole different argument. I'm for that though. I'm for gatekeeping. You know what I'm saying? But she's winning all the awards because they're not putting her up against the pop stars. She's not going against. She's not. She ain't went up against Taylor Swift since Kanye got on stage, and I was at the MTV Awards.
Was that pop or that was like Artist of the Year or something?
Yeah, best album.
I think that was
best album.
Was that best album? Yeah. She ain't went up against the Taylors. She ain't went up against these big dogs. She's going up against Floetry. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
I can't say Nicki. I can't say Nicki. Does Nicki become as big as she is without the pop records though?
Yes. Because Nicki can really rap, bro.
She was the top rapper, female rapper for
So
years.
can Jean Grey, from my understanding. So can Rhapsody.
I mean, that's a skill set, but they don't have a talent of making good records.
So it's not necessarily her rap ability that's.
It says that she has been nominated for Best Pop before, but I don't know
So
which award.
we're not putting Nicki Minaj in this category because she can out rap everybody. She makes better, more appealing songs. It's not her rap. It's her song making ability. That's putting her in this category with these artists.
Okay. Arguable.
Yeah.
I like rapping Nicki. I also did like Super Bass before it became a thing. That was my favorite. That and Roman's Revenge were my favorite Nicki Minaj songs off the first album. I haven't listened since. But so I enjoyed both Nicki's. But I don't think you get into this conversation. I don't think you get into that conversation without Super Bass.
Okay. Starships.
Starship.
Oh, hey,
Both of them. These are pop. These are her big songs are
Her
pop
pop
records.
songs, yeah,
So now we
pop
pay
records.
attention to you as a pop artist. That's where Anaconda can do what it does.
Anaconda don't want none. I fuck with that song, but
She's a pop. Her big songs are pop songs, and when you put her in the pop category, she don't make. Drake is the same shit. You're the biggest thing in rap, but that's because your pop songs are so big.
Huge. They're huge records.
And we
deserve recognition.
And we put you up against Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran and all these other niggas.
Because that's where your songs are played.
yeah, but
those
but
songs
that's
as
the
well.
thing though. That's why Nicki not winning as much now because she's put up against them. You're not putting Beyonce up against them. Beyonce is going up against
Summer Walker.
What's the Beyonce pop record?
Sunshine Anderson.
What's the Beyonce pop records though?
Well,
She
that whole
doing
House
everything
album.
but R&B at this point and still losing.
Renaissance was like a whole house album. It's kind of like
Still
poppy.
losing.
Turn it off. Turn Renaissance off first.
I actually liked Renaissance, but I like house music.
See, this is the thing.
too,
This
so.
is why I don't fuck. This is why I hate Kanye.
Why?
Because he got everybody acting like trash is masterpieces. Renaissance wasn't good. That shit was trash.
It was good to me. I
was
liked
decent.
All right.
it. I still play
Cuffin'
back,
Cuffin' was that though?
Cuffin was that.
especially when they did the remix.
Which is a remix of a rap song.
Yeah.
Like Cuffin was Cuffin.
Yeah,
so
but the remix didn't come from her. That come from a random DJ.
absolutely. But I'm saying that everything about that is an R&B record.
Yeah.
There's nothing about and that's her last huge. That's her last huge song.
Before we get up out of here, man. SO.
What? I'm good, man. I went to shout out to Roma's Kitchen. That Memphis Bleak owns it. It's an
Here?
Italian restaurant.
How
out
was
here.
it?
I had the best lasagna I had in my life.
Really? Okay.
I had
Where's it?
It's
at?
on Decatur and Cactus.
Oh, I'll never see
All right,
this.
hey, we got a couple minutes. In.
Small spot.
We got just a couple minutes, and I want to. You and Ivan was having a discussion.
Okay.
I didn't include myself in it, but I enjoyed it thoroughly,
Okay.
and I want to read it, and so y'all can get an audience, y'all opinions on it.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was a great discussion, and y'all was using each other as vessels, and I love that because a lot of people learned a lot of stuff.
Okay.
It says, Ivan wrote on Facebook, he say, Jeezy said he was coming to town and people started breaking their necks to give him their money and make plans to go see him. Same with Beyonce, Chris Brown, and whoever else. But it's somebody who you know personally who makes music or paints or dances or acts or sell plates or whatever else. who could use just a fraction of that same support and enthusiasm to help them get to another level?
Anybody that does it good and that's consistent with their product, and you build up consumer confidence in them, and then you just over time, shit, we seen people in the community support a goddamn cook that's convicted of some questionable charges. I mean, if the product good enough, people gon', you know what I'm saying, flock to it.
I don't know if I agree.
I think you put trash behind. You give trash $100 million in marketing, and it's gonna be gold.
That's true too.
I don't agree. I've seen artists who I believe are talented from the city, and you can't get a fraction of a percent of people to show up and support them. We always talk about how Vegas artists have to leave the city to kind of get hot before the people in the city will get behind them, which I think sucks. Like we're watching it. We watched what's the rapper name? Weebo. I think he's in Houston right now. He's heating up. So now everybody in the city's kind of like, oh, we're gonna stand behind Weebo. But why? If he was that, if he had to be that for the people in Houston to start fucking with him, so why did y'all have to wait for the people in Houston to start fucking with him before we started fucking with him?
I think accessibility. If I'm in the town and I'm doing music, because you have that easy access to me, you feel like we're on the same level because we come from those same parts. Yeah. So that's why I think people need to go somewhere else. People don't know how big he is in Vegas, but they get the perception that, oh, this rapper's from Vegas. He's different from Houston artists. Because he's superseding them artists out there coming up in that tier or whatever.
But we don't expect that of artists from other cities. Niggas from Atlanta that get big, they get big in Atlanta. People,
specifically because you talking about
Atlanta.
Niggas from LA.
But niggas from LA get hot in LA. Niggas from Detroit get hot in Detroit. Niggas from Houston get hot.
That's true.
You don't think so?
I think that's
It's just perception. It's perception.
That's what it. So maybe that's just my perception.
I think Ivan. First of all, I keep saying like a lot of conversations make me uncomfortable, but I didn't jump in the conversation y'all were having because I feel because we're part of Views. Mm-hmm. I look at us like kind of like as artists.
Okay.
And people support us. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So it's hard for me to have a conversation about not having support when people support us. And I didn't want to look at it like I didn't want people to look at it like, well, nigga, when we come out and
And before you finish, I 1000% was not talking about us. By the time I wanted to speak up on it, the post that kind of already went too far. But just so we can clarify, if anybody does care that's listening, every time we show up, we have attendance. We have what we think are realistic attendance goals, and we have what we think are what we hope. Like hope against hope, we hope this is the number we show up. It's going to show up, and every single time we surpass both of those numbers. Every single time the city stands behind us. Every time we come outside. So when I was having this conversation, I 1000% did not mean Views at all, because y'all always show up for us, and we appreciate y'all for that.
Yeah, I just didn't want that perception to be out there. But I think you know what I'm saying, like a lot of these things, good or bad, it's a lot of money put it behind budgeting. I mean, marketing and promotion. Yes. So, you know what I mean? You put any money behind a bunch of things, and you'll have a different outcome.
Yeah.
But you still have to have the talent. Somewhere you gotta have the product. It has to be a good product.
But I mean, okay, so again,
this is a city
I'm
full
only
of
gonna
smoke and
speak.
mirrors.
I'm only gonna speak for us.
Okay.
To a lot of people, we are the best podcast in the city.
Okay.
But also to a lot of people, they would think we ain't got no type of movement, or they don't see us, or we don't get we don't get the awards, and we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't have a super big like social media presence. Like,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
we cater to our fan base, and we be consistent. Hard work always outbeats talent.
Yeah. I think in all cases, and we all know firsthand, because when this podcast originally started, like, of course there were people in the town that did support. They listened week in, week out. Absolutely. However, that was not the audience that we went after.
Yes.
The people that 9 times out of 10 is not your target audience.
Yes.
They are not your target audience, and they don't jump on the bandwagon until they see that you've blown up. And it's, it's just like Huh?
I said for good or bad.
For good or bad, either way, they'll jump into that. But like SO said, it's like, um, you know, a lot of times you have to go away from where you are so that you can start to, put your product out there, and then the rest of the people will follow up. Now, to your point about like Atlanta and Detroit and LA and like all those different places, those people also have like it's almost like cult culture
Yes.
out there to where they feel like ain't nothing better than Atlanta. When you come to like Vegas, it's kind of like there is a lot of, born and raised people, but there are a lot of transplants that still feel like all those other places are better than Vegas. Or even the people that are from here.
Home. Lock them
or
up.
even the
seen that
people
video of that old man lock them up.
or even the people from here, because I've seen the people too that have lived
No,
here,
they're just
born and
losers.
raised from here, and then moved to like Houston and be shitting on Vegas. So it's like y'all don't have a lot of people here don't have a lot of sense of hometown pride at the same time. It's like you got to be proud of where you come from to want to stand behind it.
And
I hate that.
I 1000% agree, and I hate when those conversations come up on social media about like culture, and it's like I feel like too often people from here want to experience that culture but don't want to build it.
Yeah.
Somebody has to.
We don't want to pick cotton.
Somebody has. somebody has to be the person.
We don't want to have culture that's associated with 50 niggas in one.
I don't think every city has that though.
People take it for granted though. So the thing about it is, like, when I first moved out here to Vegas, there are certain things that we have here that I did not experience growing up in San Diego, California.
Yeah.
So like this was the first time where my children were in like a predominantly black school where they were not the minority at that school. That whole little area over there by Doolittle, Deepak, all that. I didn't experience nothing like that in San Diego. Like I didn't. So when I came here, my experience was, wow, they have a lot of culture. There's a lot of, there's a lot of gems that are out here, but people, they take it for granted because they've grown up here.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, well, that's just the West Side. Like, and when I'm looking, I'm like, wow, it's all these people over here. We all raising our kids together. Everybody getting along for the most part that I can see.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that it's a lot of culture, but without that hometown pride, it's not really.
Yeah. And it sucks. It sucks because people not from here can see the value in this city. They can see. You hear people all the time say Vegas is a gold mine.
Yes.
It's the motherfuckers who live here who don't see it.
Yes.
It's us.
And we'll move away and talk bad about it. That's the part that's crazy.
Or sit here and talk bad about it. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, like, what are y'all talking about? Like, everybody who's not from here, who are from the places that y'all want to be at, they come here and they see the value in the city. We just can't see it for whatever reason.
All right, Mikey, where we at, man?
247.
Woo! Hey,
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I hope it's been 2 weeks, man. I hope we could have just kept going. I know we had to, but I had to stop it.
Real quick before we go, I just want to share with y'all because I have had y'all in on my like journey or whatever with diabetes. Okay. I was able to reverse my A1C naturally. So
that's big.
when people say walking is just, you just walking, get your butt up and walk because it does 100% make a difference. Like, I've been taking off my medication and everything. So I just want to share that with y'all before we wrap this up.
Nice. Shout out to you. That's dope.
Thank you. I'm very proud of that.
I'm scared, man.
Yeah, what?
Look, man, I was serious about my vows, but I don't want to be 39 taking care of a person with 1 foot.
Boy.
Put him out there with Big Mama on soul food.
He funny. I'm doing good though. They went through my blood work. They said your girl got a perfect bill of health right now. So
that's exactly, like, I be looking like, damn, you know what I mean?
You only got about like 1 shoe.
Yeah, but man, I don't want to be old taking care of no woman.
Better or worse, man.
Better or worse.
What happened? It might be the other way around.
It might be.
Yeah. She got to take care of you.
Shit, throw a microwave in the tub while I'm bathing and shit. But
possibly.
Hey, hey man, Views from the 7 on all platforms. Views from the _7 on YouTube and TikTok. View 7 Network on YouTube. If y'all have noticed, man, we've had other content on there.
Yes.
Shout out to fucking algorithm. Shout out to Fly's Conversation. As far as YouTube goes, man, you know, we're gonna really start getting the kickoff of making it a real real network. What was supposed to be planned, and you know, get a bunch of the best people from the city, and we just keep moving, man. Give content from all directions. You know, Views from 7 itself ain't going nowhere. Will remain the same. That'll be it, man. Until next week. I hope y'all enjoyed that week off. We up out of here. Peace.
Peace.